What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
Presented by Scott Credit Union. Yours. Presented by Scott Credit Union.
Hey, I'm screwing this up tonight. Oh, what is going on here? Everything is messed up. Screwing this up tonight. Okay. Oh, what is going on here? I guess I have. Hold on. Okay. What is going on here? I've got two things going on, I think. Okay. I've got two things going on, I think. Okay. I've got two things going on, I think. Okay. I've got two things going on, I think. Okay. I've got two things going on, I think. Okay. Okay, I am here, I think. So I was trying to do this where I also went live. I am here on. So I was trying to do this where I also TikTok, but I think that that's kind of what's screwing things up here right now. Oh, I know what it is. Here we go. TikTok, but I think that that's kind of what's screwing things up here right now. That might be better. I know what it is. Here we go. TikTok. But I think that that's kind of what's screwing things up here right now. Okay. That might be better. I know what it is. Come on, guy. What's going on? Come on. Give me a few seconds, guys. I'll figure it out. Okay. I think I have more things open than I want open. Guy. What's going on? Come on. Give me a few seconds, guys. I'll figure it out. Okay. I think I have more things open than I want open. What's going on? Come on. Give me a few seconds, guys. I'll figure it out. Okay. I think I have more things open than I want open. Come on, give me a few seconds, guys. I'll figure it out. Yeah, we did play with the AI generator. We did do that. Is it? Yeah, we did play with the AI generator. We did do that. Is it? Yeah, we did play with the AI generator. We did do that. If you're watching me on TikTok, I can't hear a word you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me now on TikTok? I'm trying something out on TikTok, and I guess it's not working very well. Can you hear me now on TikTok? I've got an echo that you may not hear, and I guess it's not working very well. But I'm hearing it, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. I've got an echo that you may not hear, not working very well. But I'm hearing it, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. I've got an echo that you may not hear. It might be the TikTok thing. Oof! I can hear now. Okay, so Lucas can hear me. Are you guys hearing double? Oof! Are you just hearing me? Okay, so Lucas can hear me. Are you guys hearing double? Oof! Are you just hearing me? Okay, so Lucas can hear me. Are you? I'm trying, man. Double? Are you just hearing me? So Lucas can hear me. Are you? I'm trying, man. Are you just hearing me? Hear me? Are you? I'm trying, man. Oh wow. Well, I think I'm just going to end the TikTok. Sorry if you're watching on TikTok. I'm going to have to end this because I'm not. I thought I could make this work. I think I'm just going to end, but it's not working. Sorry if you're watching on TikTok. I'm going to have to end this because I'm not. I thought I could make this work. I think I'm just going to end, but it's not working. So I guess I'll have to try it later. See if that was the issue. But it's not working. So it is in quadruple. I'll have to try it later. See if that was the issue. It is in quadruple. Obviously, I've got another window open that I don't know is open. Well, wait a minute. There it is. Okay. I fixed it. Wow. So what I was trying to do was go on TikTok and kind of do TikTok live while we were doing this, having TikTok show the YouTube feed, but it was feeding back, and I had to stop it. Justin should be along shortly. Hey, we're back from break. Man, you know what? It really pisses me off that I've been so freaking excited lately. You know, I've been really excited. Things have been going good, and here it is. I think, oh man, I can make this happen, and then I screwed that up. I'll have to try it again and see if I can make it work and figure out a way to make it work. I know there's a way to make it work. I know there's a way to take that out, that echo out, so it's not coming back through my soundboard. I thought I did, but it didn't, and we'll figure it out. We'll get it gone. And you know what? There are more people right now. I did it today. I put that on TikTok. I'm going to show it here in a little bit. If I can figure out, if I can pull it up. Yeah, here we go. Go. Hey, everybody. Okay. So I'm going to show something. You know what? I got to hand it to Justin. He has been absolutely astute on TikTok, and he has tried to go to TikTok, and I stepped back, and I kind of didn't because I had my own TikTok, and when I was doing it, it wasn't going, and I got really jealous of some other people who started way after me and blew past me. I really did. I got jealous. I'm going to sit there and admit it right here, right now. I got jealous, and it, you know, it is what it is, but the break reinvigorated me. And I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to make things happen. And I'm ready for this show to be the show that you guys want it to be. I'm ready for it to get those views, get those things. We're going to be connected to Full Press Hockey soon. We're going to make it freaking happen because you know what? Because I love you guys. I really do. I really do. And I'm reached out. I might have Jim Thomas on next week. Trying to get Dan O'Neill. You know what I'm calling out? I even reached out to Brett Hull through his new Facebook page. The chances of him responding to me are zero. I reached out to a couple others connected to the Blues front office from days gone by. I'm hoping that maybe one or two of them will come back and want to do something with us. You know, we're going to keep trying. We absolutely, we stay. Now, so this is a new guy. He's asking if we're staying on the stream for the game. Yes, but we cannot, and I'm sorry. I'm not getting arrested. I'm not going to jail for you guys. I love you. I cannot show the game. If I show the game, I'm deleted. I'm gone. The show ends. Right? And so I can't do that. This is what I got to do. We do our reaction show. We stay on and we do our reaction, right? Who we got here? Let's go over this before I show you what we're kind of looking at. Good news on the teams on back-to-backs aren't doing well tonight. That's great. Somebody spent the Olympics playing with AI generators. Yes, Justin Scott did, and he did a great job. He did an amazing effing job. And you want to know how amazing job he did? Look up in the corner there. Look up in the corner there. You see it, Justin? I put it up in the corner. I like it, man. It's cool. I'm asking the blind man if he can see something. Boy, am I dumb? Dumb, 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 dumb. Give me gum, 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 gum. Oh, hey, how you doing? Coco Zamora saying don't know. Hey, we're trying, man. The echo's back. Yeah, I screwed it up. We're trying to figure it all out. Shock's here. That's what wrong. Played with AI and China's in control. Oh my goodness. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. I know, stupid copyright. It's what it is. We let it go. We have fun. Aaron Nels is here. How you doing? We're gonna make it happy. And I know he's so waiting. He's back in the green room going, come on, God, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. And I give him credit because he could have put himself in and he didn't. And I love him for it. Let's welcome my co-host, my friend, my buddy, my pal, my AI generator. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I got something I want to tell you. You ready to see it?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
From the noise to the neon nights, from the spray paint walls to the flashing lights, gritting our lungs, we survived them fights. Now we bring that fire to these Friday nights.
We are starting on our TikTok a 10,000 view, 1,000 like, 2,500 subscriber campaign today. And that was the start of it. What do you think?
It's good. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I'm glad how they turned out for the most part. Like I said, I got a lot of help, but I'm not the most tech savvy person.
Yeah.
But you know, with AI, it's a little touchy because you ask it certain things, but it doesn't make it to form sometimes. Sometimes you don't get exactly what you want. But
yeah,
I got to shout out my one of my friends that helped me. I kind of came up with the vision, and he kind of was a little bit more who played with more of the AI kind of stuff of it. Yeah. But the concept of everything was me.
Yeah, no, and it looks great. The original ones of me look really close to me. When we kind of adjusted them, it doesn't look as close to me, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Some of them, yeah. When we went back and kind of fixed up some of the other stuff, yeah, there was like an issue where it was kind of like because I don't look exactly like me in those pictures either.
Yeah. Well, you look in the originals, I could tell it was both us. In the new ones, I can tell you're you, but I'm not completely sure I'm me. Right, and Shockey already gave me shit about it. He said, "I know it's fake because you got a fish in your hand."
And actually, and I love it because, and I want to give Guy credit because he was the one who suggested this, and I like it because it kind of shows the difference between us both. Like, obviously, I have other interests outside of it. I didn't come up with anything crazy like in my hand or nothing. I'm just holding the microphone, Blue's microphone, but. The guy said, you know what, hey, get me holding the bass and get me with my Navy hat. And I was like, okay, you know what, that's a great idea because that literally is Guy. Guy loves the fish. Guy loves his, representing his Navy and his service. And I thought that it was a great way to kind of show every aspect of the show.
Yeah, no, it did really good. I'm absolutely impressed with it. It's fun. And like I said, hey, I got on TikTok today. You got to give me a teeny tiny amount of credit for that today.
You did get on TikTok because I got a notification. I'm like, huh? We uploaded, and I was just like thinking that was my first thought, and I was like, okay. And then I looked at the videos. I was like, okay, hey, there we go. We got some videos, and that's good to see. I would like when we eventually we're gonna kind of iron out maybe a schedule on when we're going to try to get more and more videos out. Obviously, we took the break, so we didn't post as much. But I know we wanted to get some clips from the last night's show, which was a very good show, probably one of our better shows.
Yeah, no, and unfortunately, I didn't have room saved on my StreamYard, so it didn't save the show. So I actually have to go and pull it out of YouTube, and I just don't have the time with some other things. But it was a really good show. The Blues are taking on the Kracken tonight. We're not forgetting that, but I'm telling you what, you know why we're talking about this? Because the Blues suck. They do. And you know, if that's okay. We'll talk about other things because there's other things to talk about. There's fun things to talk about, and we'll do the best we can. That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, I would say more so. Like I said, I'm going to be positive, and I'm gonna more so just say underperforming. I don't think that they suck. I just think that they're underperforming.
Fun pro games. I'm not sure how when you guys do this on YouTube. I don't know what to call you. I'm just going to call you games. Says, thoughts on Joseph being on waivers? Do you think it feels right? I'm going to let you answer this one first because I have a feeling we're on the same page, but I want you first.
Well, honestly, I don't really know where to go with Joseph, if I'm honest. I'm kind of surprised because of how he actually showed up for the Blues this year and actually had a decent showing this year. So I was honestly surprised to see it. Although I'm surprised, I'm not completely surprised, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'm kind of on board with you, and I get where you're at. My problem with this is I understand Joseph may be the odd man out, but I don't think he should be the odd man out. Because Joseph came into camp this year, and said, I'm going to be a better player. I'm going to be a better player. I'm going to put in effort every single night. And he has. Every single night. I'm telling you, the guy that should be the odd man out. I wonder who you think. Who do you think should be the odd man out instead of Joseph?
If it was up to me, it would have been Robbie Fabry. But that's
using my brain, damn it.
That's what I would have said. I would have said Robbie Fabry. Robbie Fabry's the one guy, and I like Robbie Fabry. Don't get me wrong; it was cool to see him come back, but it was more of a depth signing for when the Blues were going through a lot of injuries, and that's what a lot of people don't really realize. Like the Blues didn't bring in Robbie Fabry as a guy that they were like, oh my God, this guy's going to be a competitive. Like he is a competitive player, but he's not going to be a guy that's going to be on this roster when the Blues are competitive. They brought him in because the Blues had a bunch of injuries and they needed to get some healthy players. And that's kind of ironic considering Robbie Fabry and his history of St. Louis Blues injuries.
Yeah. So the way that all worked out was so wrong to me. It's not even funny because, you know, a guy goes out there and puts his all in, shows you that he can be that player, and then you bring in a guy that has a little bit of a connection to you, but then you just let him go? No. And now I'm gonna say I'm having technical difficulties connecting my TV to my soundboard. So what I'm gonna do once the game starts, I'm gonna pull out and reload my board. So you're gonna have the show. I won't wait till the game starts, so that way at least we got somebody talking. So I can try and make this happen instead of doing it pregame.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think for me, like I said, I think it's surprising. I think Robbie Fabry should have been the guy to be the odd man out. But because I think Joseph is a great bottom six guy to have. I think the way that he plays the game is just excellent. He's a blue collar guy. He definitely fits St. Louis. So I applaud Doug Armstrong and them going out and getting someone like Joseph.
Yeah.
I thought at the time that this was just an excellent acquisition. And then he kind of fell off, right? He kind of fell off a bit, and then he was kind of just there, kind of like, oh, he's going to be gone eventually. And then he comes into camp, and we're like, okay, Joseph, he's probably not going to be a player that's on this Blues team. And then he came to camp, and he was one of the best Blues players in camp, through the start of the season. and we're like, oh man, Joseph, this is what we were expecting with Matthew Joseph, and he kind of took the ball and ran with it. But I'm kind of also in the boat that I don't think Matthew Joseph was going to be on this team when the Blues are competitive again.
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
That's true too. But it's all for me. It comes down to the guy worked his ass off.
Oh, absolutely. Right? I think you should reward him just based on that alone, of his work ethic. So yeah, I would have went with Robbie Fabry, but they didn't. So clearly, I mean, this shouldn't be that shocking to us. As Blues fans, we've seen a bunch of interesting decisions here. So I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and completely shit on the Blues management and Doug Armstrong like most people do, and we gotta get rid of everybody, like everybody's got to go and everything like that. I'm not going to be that like crazy negative.
Yeah,
but it is an interesting decision. I honestly am with you on this one. I would have went with Fabry.
Jason, we'll talk to you about that. Right now, the biggest problem is with TikTok is for some reason I cannot get the code that I need to connect TikTok to my StreamYard, right? An RSS feed. If I got the RSS, it wouldn't be an issue. It'd be just another thing that I was connected, but it won't let me do it. For some reason, TikTok only lets certain people do it. I don't know why. I've asked, I put things out and I get nothing back, which doesn't surprise me. So I was trying to do something to see, because I thought I tried it before where I had the YouTube up and it kind of worked. Well, this time I kept getting the echo and I couldn't make it happen, so I had to back off. Right? But if we get it up, great. It'll be another way to get more people watching and go from there. I don't know what's going on with my soundboard. Try and turn my TV up. In fact, I'm going to let you talk for a minute. I'm going to reload my soundboard and then try again, okay?
Okay.
You got the ball. Talk about the game and what your thoughts are and what you think is going to happen, and then we'll come back.
All right. So, the Blues are back after the 2-week break. The Seattle Kraken have played very, very gutsy this year. I honestly did not expect the Seattle Kraken to be where they're at right now. Obviously, I expected the Blues to be in better standing than the Seattle Kraken, but that's just not the case. So as of right now, Seattle is, the favorite coming into this game. I know a lot of the mindset behind most Blues fandom is, hey, let's tank. I don't really like that narrative because it's no team wants to tank. I think that when people use the word tank, I think it's just too cliche and too what's the word? I don't even know what's the word that I'm looking for, but I just think it's just a narrative that is overspun a bit. So I think the Blues are probably, knowing the Blues and how they don't have an identity this year. It's a different team from game to game. And the break, we had great showings in the Olympics. I thought, for the most part, everybody from the Blues team was pretty much a success at the Olympics. So that was great for the Blues and the players involved. But I have a feeling that the Blues are going to come in and they're going to show us that they're the team that we expected them to be. And then it might turn out to be that they might do that for a game, this game, a game or two. And then they get our hopes up and then they just completely flatten it again with a piss poor performance. And I hope that's not the case. I really don't, because I'm a little bit more optimistic than most people. But I'm going to go with my thoughts on the game, and we'll kind of talk about it, I'm sure, when Guy gets back. But I would not be surprised if we see a great game from the Blues after we get some players back. Obviously missing a key piece in Robert Thomas, out right now for personal reasons. He is expected to be back tomorrow with the team, so he might play Saturday. So I know that most people actually didn't know that, or at least some people didn't, because when I posted, someone was asking me about what about Robert Thomas, and I said, well, he's on a leave of absence. So usually it's something personal. It's nothing too crazy. It's just he has to tend to family or whatever. But he should be back tomorrow. Good there, guy?
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it may be something to do with his. Someone may be sick in his family and he had to take care of it. Not a big thing, right? Not a big thing at all. The biggest thing right now with the Blues, I mean, I want to see it happen. I just don't, and it's because of all of the line flopping and flipping and all of this stuff. There's no. We talked about it yesterday. The biggest thing wrong with the Blues is there's no identity. We don't know who they are one night from the next. And by the way, Hoffer's in net, Jason.
Yeah, well, you heard me say that, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if you were.
That's why I was bringing it up.
The identity is the biggest thing for the Blues, and like I said, I would not be surprised if this team comes in today and they show us that, hey, this is the team that we expected all season, and then maybe next game they shit the bed. I would not be surprised if that's the case.
I think this team's going to shit the bed. I really do. I think that this team, for whatever reason, does not believe in themselves, do not believe in each other, do not believe in the system or the coach. One bit right now. Now, does that mean that I think coaching is the problem? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is a leadership issue within the locker room that somehow this season just hasn't been addressed, or when they tried to address it, it didn't go away. And that's happened in the past. And it happens with all teams. It's not something that's unique to just one team. Right? It happens with all teams all the time. Not a big deal. It's just kind of it is what it is type thing. I know that you are optimistic, and I get that, and I don't have a problem. That's fine. I'm not, and you know what? I'm optimistic, but I'm like I said, I'm optimistic, but I'm not hopeful. Like, I'm not saying that this team is going to turn around. They're going to win 14 straight and we're going to be in the playoffs. I don't think that's going to happen. This team just doesn't have the identity. I don't think that lightning is going to strike twice. And like I said, and I want to preface this because I don't mean that in a negative way, because all the people that shit on the Blues and say, oh, well, they did it last year and it was a fluke. And I'm like, no, you don't believe me. This is the hardest sport. You don't win 12 games by being lucky. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Just like anybody in any sport. Go back to the last time they had a win streak even closer. That was 2019. The 11 game.
So,
right?
Yeah.
So
but like I said, when a team can string together games like that and win and getting double digits for winning streaks, that's not a fluke. That's a good team. So that's why I don't sit here and say that they suck, because I don't think the right terminology is they suck. I think that this team on paper looks better than the team last year, and the team last year had a 12-game win streak.
Oh, no, I'm with you. I do too. And for whatever reason, this team just doesn't have it.
Yeah,
right?
This team, I'm telling you right now, like if you're optimistic that this team is going to find an identity in the second half, don't be, because the only way that this is going to, where the Blues are going to move forward and find an identity, is if they really shake things up. Like we talked about some of the trades yesterday. I hate it because I love him, but Jordan Kyrou is a guy that I think just has to move on from St. Louis, because it's going to be best for St. Louis and it's going to be best for Jordan Kyrou. It's going to be a mutual party thing, and I think that's what should happen.
I get that this team needs to move on from Jordan Kyrou. But motherfucker, why? And pardon the language, man. It's just because I'm sitting there going, I look at that talent and I go, why can't we use that talent right? And the problem is, it's not a team thing. It's not a coaching thing. It's not a front office thing. The reason we're losing Jordan Kyrou is, and pardon me, I'm going to do this, and don't take it the wrong way. This is for people that may pop along ever. It's your fucking fault. It's your effing fault. Yes, I'm pointing at you Blues fans. All of you that, he was so bad. Berube was so good to him, and he was so mean to Berube, and he shouldn't have been mean to Berube. Fuck you. Okay.
Yeah, well, and like I said, I understand that frustration, but the thing is for me, I mean, look at someone like me. I wasn't on this show when Jordan Kyrou was a couple seasons ago, with the Berube administration, and I said the same thing. I said, and I stuck to it. Jordan Kyrou was not playing up to standards. Berube, yes, was not the right coach for the job with someone like Jordan Kyrou, and it showed after Berube was gone. But that cloud hung over. But I was able, as a professional, and I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but as a professional and just a Blues fan in general, I was able to distinguish, the player, the superstar, and the human being of Jordan Kyrou, and say, yeah, I didn't like Jordan Kyrou's game a couple seasons ago. I was the one who, sat here and said, okay, he turns over the puck too much. Oh, he overskates the puck in the neutral zone way too much. He hasn't done that in the last 2 seasons. He's been very, very good for this Blues team. And he was still good when he was with Berube. He matured. He matured as a player, and I think that's the best way that I can describe it. And I gave him praise when that was happening, but I also called it out. So, I don't think you're putting me in that niche there, because
no, I'm not,
I'm able to I'm able to give him credit, because he does deserve credit. He's a great player.
Well, he's a hell of a player, and he should be better here. But the thing is, this is now you sit there, you're saying something, and this is where I disagree with you, and I hope you understand how and why I'm disagreeing with you on this, right? Berube did not make Kyrou a better player. That's the problem. By making him a two-way player and trying to make him better defensively, he lost his offensive game. It didn't help him. That's why we want to get rid of him, right? He gets the right coach that says, Kyrou, stop playing defense. Go score goals. Right?
Yeah.
The fact that our fanhood goes, Kyrou missed a puck. Kyrou did a turnover. Kyrou did this. Kyrou did that. He scored 3 goals, but Kyrou did this. But Kyrou did that. That's the problem. Right? He's not. Brett Hull at one point realized that he couldn't score goals like he used to, so he played defensive. Kyrou's not there yet. That's the problem. And you know what? If I'm wrong, I want you to tell me right now. Justin, everybody else watching, if you think Guy is wrong, tell me right now, because I don't think I'm wrong.
I think that it is, but like I said, every fan base is going to have those fans where they're whipping, they have whipping boys, and Jordan Kyrou is definitely in that category for Blues fans. He gets a lot of undeserved hate, and like I said, it has stemmed back to those days. But like I said, I've never been the one to sit here and harp. When he makes a bad play, I will call it out, because that's what I see. We are media. We are coverage of Blues hockey. So when we see something, it is our obligation to tell the fans what we see and our opinion on what we see on the ice. And sometimes that sucks to do. And he's matured his game from just a couple seasons ago. And like I said, he wasn't a bad player then. It just, the mistakes that he was making, he doesn't make those anymore. So when he makes the minimalist mistake, he could just do the just simplest of mistakes. And Blues fans that have just shit on this guy for seasons now will hang on that. And they hang on it, and they dwell on it, and they say, oh, this guy sucks, this guy needs to be gone. Jordan Kyrou is an excellent player. for me, most of this departure is to do with the toxic Blues fans.
Yeah.
Hanging on Kyrie, hanging the responsibility. And like I said, this goes the same for Robert Thomas. Those guys got to be your best players. Robert Thomas, Jordan Kyrou, Pavel Buchnevich, those guys need to be your best players. And I understand that, but you cannot hang on these guys for every little mistake that they make. They're human beings.
I got Buchnevich on my fantasy team, actually. I ended up getting a trade for him. Got Buchnevich and Thomas, and now Thomas is out. So hopefully when they get together, I get some. I don't care. I think I got like 2 weeks left, and I'm going to miss the playoffs. So I don't care. Maybe it'll be better next year. Look, this team needs to be better. Plain and simple. They have a bright future. They have guys coming up. They have the chance at having a top 5 pick, top 3 pick, top 2 pick. We haven't had that since Pietrangelo, right? And really, you can go back. I don't think I think the only top 5 picks that the Blues have had in history have been Pietrangelo and Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's it. So here's a chance, but there's still a lot going on and a lot happening. Man, we got 8 people liking the show already, man. Let's hit them up. Mama, thank you. Wave to your mom. There we go. Sharon Spinks, Sharon, our heart goes out to you. When I'm home, I'm going to come see you. You know that. Absolutely. Me and Justin will try and come and see you. And I know I talked to you about a couple of things, so we'll get that there. Aaron Nels, Chris Shockey, Daniel Harnick, Senior. Thank you. John Jeffrey, Bill Bacon, Bill. I hope you're watching. You met Bill, by the way. The Army guy, the one that gave me his Army shirt.
Yeah.
I think that was Bill.
Was
that Bill? Might have been Bill. I don't know. There's 2 guys I think I'm mixing up, but I think that was Bill. Guido and Jason Nichols, thank you so much, right? We really, really appreciate each and every one of you for all you do. Hofer against Grubauer. Oh, I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised that Bennington's not starting, but I understand Bennington not starting, because I do think there's a big difference between the Four Nation and the Olympics. Four Nation, because he came back after the Four Nations, he was hot as hell. But for the Four Nations, he came back from Boston, not from Italy. And he also came back from the Four Nations with the award he wanted and not the one he didn't. And I think giving him the day off is probably the smart thing. By the way, puck drop.
Yeah. So we got. I know that we didn't cover it very much, but we're getting the first taste of Jack Finley for the Blues tonight, and he's starting this game. He started this game.
He's actually, I think, he's another St. Louis kid. I think he was born in St. Louis. I don't think he was raised in St. Louis, but I think he was actually born in St. Louis.
Man, I'll tell you, I don't know how old. I know Jack Finley. I'm pretty sure he's still pretty young. I mean, hell, he looks like it. He looks like a child out there, if I'm honest. But he's. It should be interesting. He's a big body on that 4th line. Hopefully, he does some good things.
Hopefully, it's a revamping of the WTF line. I hope it is, because we talked about that. Your identity. I mean, I get Fosca leaving, but I didn't think Fosca would hurt as bad as he did. Jack Finley is. I'll find it here in a second. Mr. Finley was born in 2002, so that would make him 23, 22. September 2002, so 23. And I was correct. Mr. Jack Finley was born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, very, very good chance. Very good try there. Snuggerud with also a good chance. The top line here. This top line getting some work, and I actually, there's someone who commented earlier that said, "Oh, why is this line together, and I said, well, this line was actually picking up some needed momentum before the Olympics. They were actually playing good. They were probably the best line for the Blues heading into that Olympic break. And Kyrou Bush, they've kind of had some connection here as of late, and Neighbors has been doing good on that line. But good shift there. I can't believe that this doesn't go in. Jordan Kyrou gets this puck to the net, and Tyler Tucker comes in with the. Oh, and he doesn't really even get it behind him. He just shoots it wide.
Yeah, that's some strong shots. Yeah, right there. Neighbors right there, and Neighbors got caught up with Dunn. Right?
Some early thoughts on this game. They had some good zone time there. This looks like a game that of two teams that have been off for 2 weeks. Looked very discombobulated at first, and it'll get better. Obviously, that always happens.
Played yesterday and got torched.
Yeah. Well, the Blues at least, because even Seattle was kind of still like the puck was just flopping around everywhere.
Yeah.
Going crazy. So I already see that body.
Can I announce our news from yesterday? I want to do it during the first period.
Yeah, you can, or you can wait until the first intermission. Up to you.
First intermission? We'll do first intermission. We got some news, guys.
Oh, what a play.
Right. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're about 2 seconds ahead of me, but that was nice. Remember that. You're about 2 seconds ahead of me.
All right.
I'm seeing it right after you're saying it. I'm seeing it. So you're right at that moment. Justin. This news is so exciting. Justin got excited yesterday. Right? Am I right or wrong, Justin? Am I playing this down or playing it up, or am I correct?
No, I think you're correct here.
Right? It is good news. It will help this show. It will help it grow. I think Justin, I love you to death. You know this, right?
Yeah.
We got to work on you on TikTok. I know you love TikTok. You know how many followers I got from my 2 TikToks today?
What?
8.
There you go.
8 new followers. That's something. We're going to get your excitement in the TikToks. And because that's what was right. And I got comments about it. So we're going to get you to get excited. And I'm getting excited. What happened was, here's what happened. The first one that I put out was supposed to go on my TikTok, right? So you could do the regular one because I sent you the video.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, yeah, I just seen, like I said, you say it, I see it. And I didn't realize, because I have 3 accounts, and I mixed them up, and I was on the wrong account, so I put it on the BlueNote Fan Report account, and I couldn't go back and save it and redo it. Oh, your mom's mad at you. Because that's Justin, you didn't share the secret with me.
Well, I mean, you're gonna know it like everybody else here.
Yeah.
In the intermission. I can't play favorites.
No, yesterday's show was there was a couple of different reasons behind yesterday's show, and I will say this: Justin didn't know all of them, and I did that on purpose. Right? I did it on purpose, and I think Justin knows why I did it. And I don't think he's upset that I did it that way. Oh wow!
Ooh, wow! Mayu with a great move there.
Yeah, there
I'm telling you, this is exactly what I just talked about in the pregame, and I said, watch, this team's going to come out of the break. They're going to give us some hope. The question is are they going to play some miracle shit that they did last year, or are they going to really do it again?
Here's what I think is going to happen. They're going to show us all this great play in the first period, and in the second period, not figure it out where it is.
that would be something. Second period, that's going to be a topic too coming into the second half of the season.
That's the thanks I get for birthing you.
Oh, it's all right. I'm 26. You can't use that excuse anymore.
My mom still using that, and I'm 57.
I know. They always use that, right, guy? It's a cop out.
And by the way, I should always be your favorite. I'll agree with that.
They're just showing that.
I think we're going to see a one period thing here. I think, and especially if they don't score. If they don't put it in the back of the net and get 2 out of this, I think we're going to see that. I really do. Hey, don't forget to put them thumbs in the air, show some love, and put your comments out. Put the comment for us today.
Oh, nice hold there of the line. That they were showing the Pablo post shot. Very good shot by Pablo. It was quick, to the point, straightforward. Shot first mentality. Neighbors gets this puck and just really quicken in, and Bush goes in and just hits the post immediately.
Oh, yeah.
The Blues are showing some good.
Chris says
Sorry, go ahead.
Teams that are on back-to-backs have not been doing well, aren't doing well tonight. So the guys that played yesterday are. Go ahead.
No, and I understand that. I understand that teams have back-to-backs, but every team plays back-to-backs. And like I said, I'm not using that as use because I've said it before, but I go back, and anybody who's bringing up like back-to-backs, I always go back to the Blues playing the Montreal Canadiens 2 times this season on back-to-backs. I don't know how that schedule worked out to where Montreal was the fresh team both times. And Montreal lost both games.
Yeah.
Back on a back-to-back for the Blues. So, it's not a guarantee that you win, but the Blues are playing well right now. They're coming out hot. I think even if Seattle didn't play, with the way that the Blues are transitioning right now, Seattle's finding a hard time controlling this game right now.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I agree. And, we're just going to watch the game. We're going to enjoy the game, and we're going to just have fun. Right? Mom, did you send us stars again? If you did, I'm going to get mad. No more stars until I start getting them from other people. And trust me, Teresa, I appreciate you 1,000,000,000%. I absolutely do. And you know that. I think from the moment you met me, you have seen how sincere I am. I liked what you're doing, but I really want it to come from other people first. Once we get other people, then Mom, you can get in. But let's make other people do it first. Let's get other people to do it. I don't want it to just be you. All right. But I do appreciate you. And I hope your mom's probably like, Justin, come here. I want to yell at him. Don't disrespect. You're held by what? 3 months? If that? What month is your mom's birthday?
October.
3 months. 3 months. She's elder by 3 months. Nice try. You're a peer. Nice try. Who are they? Are they doing the Olympic guys? I think so.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They were showing divorce. They're showing Dvorsky right now. Broberg there. I kind of, like you said, I was talking about this when you were gone. I said that the Blues people that went to Milan, honestly, the Blues didn't really have a bad player in the Olympics. I mean, yeah, you had some that, obviously produced. Dvorsky, I think, got the most out of the trip. But then you have someone like Parayko who was kind of just there. I think that he was a solid, stable defenseman for Canada. Like, obviously, he didn't produce, but he was good. So, all right, they're showing some good, Olympic pictures. Some very good shots here of the Blues players.
Yeah, no, they can't show video because NBC horns that so bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very good shots though of the Blues players there.
Yeah.
Something was crazy to me. Isn't it very cool though? Like just how hockey and how like most hockey players are like they're so civil off the ice, but like once they get on the ice, it's all competitive, and they all know it. Like it's no hate. Like and I just think back to it. Isn't it weird to see Brad Marchand just audaciously hug Jordan Bennington in the
Yeah, no,
Olympics
I'm with
when
you.
they
Yeah,
won?
it is nice to see that, and that's one thing about uh, hockey in
Man,
general
what a
is
move
that.
by Kyrou. What a move by Kyrou. See, like that's the stuff that people won't pinpoint. They'll say,
Yeah,
well, like Jordan Kyrou will have a turnover maybe in a couple minutes, and they'll
that's
forget
what they're going
completely
to
what he just did. Yeah, that's completely what they
right.
forget. That was a great play by Kyrou. Broberg gets a nice little shot on there. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
What the hell?
This was a thing.
Did we
This
just get a bounce? Did we just get a
this
bounce?
this was a thing of beauty. Well, I think it might have been a bounce. It might have been a bounce, but I think the Seattle player just with the way this puck just was shot into was so quick that I think he just missed it. But yeah, I think he did. I think it might have just went under stick. Absolutely fantastic pass, I believe, by Dvorsky. Actually, is who passes this puck to Dylan Holloway.
Oh, wow. See, at first
Yeah.
I thought it like bounced off the back of the goalie and in. Wow, what a play by
No,
Holloway.
Yeah, this was a pass to this was a pass I think from Dvorsky to Holloway. Absolutely great play. Yeah, this puck was shot in, and the puck was so fast that I think that the Seattle guy just misplays it and just completely misses it around the boards. In and the puck. Oh,
No, so I'm messing with TikTok again, seeing if I can
yeah,
figure
Suter.
something
Oh no,
out.
Suter gets this. Suter gets this. Suter's the one who picks this up off the boards after the Seattle player misses it, gets it to Berggren, and then Berggren was the one who passes this puck to Holloway. Seattle player misses it, gets it to Berggren, and then Berggren was the one who passes this puck to Holloway. Seattle player misses it, gets it to Berggren. That's gonna drive me nuts.
I got to see if I can do something here real quick.
That's gonna drive me nuts.
I got to see if I can do something here real quick. Well, that might work somewhat.
That's gonna drive me nuts.
I got to see if I can do something here real quick. Well, that might work somewhat. Can you talk for a second, Justin?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, that might work somewhat. Can you talk for a second, Justin?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good. This might. I might have figured it out.
I don't know.
I
I
think
still
so.
kind of feel some. I still kind of hear some feedback. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not now.
Yeah. So if
no,
you
I'm good now.
I have TikTok live up. If you are on TikTok for Blue Note Fan Report, let me know if you can hear us. I think you can, and I just want to make sure. I think I figured it out. I made the sound go away. I think that the echo should be gone now. That was from me trying to figure this thing out, but I'm gonna have YouTube live up. Let's see if this is working. Right? Let's see if this is working now. If you're on YouTube, TikTok live. Right? If you're on TikTok and you're seeing me and Justin and you can hear us, let me know. Let me know. I greatly appreciate that. What?
Nathan Walker just absolutely lays the body on Ekman Larson. Great hit there, but and I feel the energy of this fourth line already. I love the big body already from what I'm seeing from Finley. The top line though, having themselves already a game, they just look so good out there right now. Hopefully they can just keep it up. But I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot here.
Yep. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going.
Okay, well, the Blues are going on the penalty kill. I'm still scratching my absolute head at this call. I have no idea what they're calling here.
I didn't see the call. I'm doing three things at once. I'm doing the 9 things at once again to see if I can make all this work. So, So far, so good. I think I haven't
They're
had seen
calling it
anybody
tripping.
pop up on TikTok, but if they do,
So
tripping call. The neighbor's line.
it was a little bit of a toe pick. I don't
No,
know.
okay.
I don't know.
I look at that, and I say I absolutely understand why they call it. I see that. Stick there. He's pushing. It might be a toe pick. I get it too, but I completely understand why they might be doing that. Oh, you know what? Here we go. I'm asking
Not too bad.
I was asking people on TikTok. Oh, if we're not even live on TikTok yet. There we go. Now we're live on TikTok. So if you're out there in Mr. TikTok land, right? If you're watching us on TikTok, let us know if you can hear us and how we sound in that. We're trying something. We're trying something. So hey, I forgot you joined. Welcome. If you can hear us, say hi, wave, do something. Nah, and he ran away really quick. F him. If we make it work, we make it work, and that's the great thing. I just wish if we could get the RSS feed, the code, and I could put it into
Great.
StreamYard, we wouldn't have any problem whatsoever. They get the StreamYard feed, plain and simple.
Yeah. Great save there by Hofer there on the McCann one timer. Yeah, the Seattle Kraken, they had a shot registered. I don't think they had a shot. I'm pretty sure that's been like their first shot of the game. They had a shot registered. I didn't see the shot before, but I could be wrong.
Well, I didn't see him have a shot earlier. They might have had something that counted as a shot. No, actually, before it went on the penalty kill, there was a shot.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it was, right? We're getting people that are jumping on, looking at our live, and then leaving and not talking to us. So, but then again, I don't know if they can hear us or not. And they also might think that we're showing.
I can confirm at least I have sound on the TikTok.
Okay, you can hear me on TikTok.
I can hear both of us, so they can't hear us. So.
Okay, that's good. All right, we'll just keep going and see if maybe we pick something up on TikTok, pick some viewers up, pick some friends up. We'll keep doing. It's a way to do it, and I wasn't sure, and I knew I'd done it before. I just couldn't remember. Then I realized it was probably a setting that I had turned sound off, and then what it's doing for sound is it's picking up my voice, and then because it's using the soundboard has sound out. As the mic, so I'm going through the sound, you're going through the sound, right?
Very good. Yeah, I mean that's good to be on the TikTok if we were able to get that. So that's good that it's working there. Hopefully we can get some people coming in there, maybe having some discussion. I don't know if you're able to actually see the chat box or whatever.
I see you there, and I see others, and usually most of them jump right out. Right now, you're the only viewer. But you know what? That's okay.
Yeah. Well,
we're going to keep doing. Well, now that I know how to do this, and we can kind of do it this way, we'll do it for games. Oh, I have other news. For you. Wow, what a defensive save there! What a defensive save by the Blues on that one.
Right? Holy moly, this puck is just going everywhere right now. All right, even strength right there. Blues killing off. Some opportunities there for Seattle. Puck bouncing around, but the Blues have done an admirable job. This was a good defensive play, though. This puck,
hi, Mom. I just
wide
said
open.
Hi to your mom on TikTok. Hi, Mom. We love you, Mom. Sister JJ's on TikTok. Hi, Sister JJ. The only problem with TikTok is you cannot see the comment, right?
Yeah, I cannot.
Even if we had an RSS feed, you probably shouldn't be. Lips. We're getting some people. We got Lips. We had Lips, Sister JJ, and all Lips went away. Damn it, Lips. Come back, Lips. But hey, we're trying. Sister JJ, we're up on TikTok. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to make it happen, and we'll keep it going. But I'm going to try. Right? I'm going to try. I want to see if we can make this work in a way that's good for everybody. I don't know that it's going to work, but we're going to try. right? Sister JJ says it looks and sounds great. And like one of the problems is because of the way we're doing it, Justin can't see it, right? And that's the only problem. But well, actually, I mean, he's got it on his phone, so he's kind of looking at it that way. Well, we're at a commercial, so I'm going to do this now. You see what I'm holding in my? My video froze. Hold on. Can you hear me, Justin?
Yeah, I can hear.
Justin?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
but
it didn't. Oh, I guess you're frozen. I'm not. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He just. Are you
I'm
back
not now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're. I could hear you, but I guess your picture was frozen, but I could hear you.
Yep, I was. So, do you see what I'm holding up? And don't you love it? I asked the blind guy if he can see shit.
That's the book. That's the book that you were showing me yesterday, right?
This is not the one yesterday. This is different. This is the franchise written by former St. Louis Post-Dispatch beat writer for the Rams and the Blues, Jim Thomas. It's signed for me. He signed it. Good guy. Jim Thomas is going to be on with us next week, I think on Tuesday. I got to talk with you after the show. We got to look at the schedule and see what's going to be the best day. Because we're playing Sunday games almost all month now. So Sunday show's kind of out. But we'll figure something out. I would love to. I can't wait to have Jim Thomas on and talk about his book and things like that.
Well, there's the Seattle tying goal. Yeah, Seattle tying goal there. Kako. Seattle got a little bit of momentum. Just as I always talk about, power plays give you momentum, whether you score on them or not. So, Seattle ties this game. This puck kind of just bouncing around. I don't exactly know what this hits. It just kind of weirdly bouncing around here.
Yeah.
That's a good play by Kako. Kako actually just grabs the rebound, strong on his stick there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and Tucker's right there.
You cannot fault that at all. Kako wins the battle. That's all that is. But hey, we're gonna keep this. I think this TikTok thing's kind of working. I mean, it's only you and Sister JJ, but at least we're moving in that direction. You know, we're moving in that direction, and we'll keep going and seeing what we can get going from TikTok. And get something else going, especially like when we get when we do a guest show, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just making sure it's working. I'm actually not even on it, so I'm surprised it's still showing me as I'm there.
Yeah, it still got you. Nope, now you're gone.
Oh yeah, I haven't been on it in a minute. I just turned it off because I just wanted to make sure the sound was working.
Gary says baseball is back. It's good to be a sports fan. Maybe. That was the 20 seconds running around and lost. Yeah, I'll agree with you.
I have a
belated birthday, Rose. We love you, Rose.
We have a, or at least I have a saying. We don't care about baseball until hockey season's over. So
yeah,
at least for me. Obviously, I'm going to pay attention. I root for. I want the best for the Cardinals, but I'm a Maine Braves fan, so I'll be rooting for my Braves, obviously. But I'm hoping that they have a better year than they had last year. That's for sure. But
yep.
Get about 5:20 left in the first period here.
Oh, you're at 5:20. I'm at 5:25.
Oh wait, it wasn't quite 20 yet. I just picked a number. I just picked an even number.
Nice save, Hoffer. That's how the Singer household works. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, nice little leave behind there. Oh, shot first mentality there. It's 3 quick shots on goal. Nice. I like that. I like getting some shots on goal. 2 of them were from outside. Well, 2 were outside. 1 was from just at the top of the house. But, really getting the move on, being ready for pucks. That's what you do. The biggest thing the Blues have a problem with is net front presence, and that's something that's got to change. Got to start getting that net front presence. Have to get that net front. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. Sister JJ was the first one to like it. Car Hub was the second one. Thank you. Now, if you are watching on TikTok, I want to say this kind of so you know. We are doing it on StreamYard. I have TikTok set up separately, so I may not be able to see you or bring up all your comments, but I'm trying. Right? If you get something, I'm going to try and see if I can catch it. But hey, like the stream for us. Get us going. Right? Bison, thank you. Welcome. Vinny boy, welcome. Right? Come on. We'll just do what we can. Aaron says, are you all doing a trade deadline show? Probably not. I mean, the trade deadline's like 4:00 Central Time or Eastern Time, which is 3:00 Central. Justin will be at work, and that's a little early for me, and I'm not sure. I think I might have an appointment on that day. I'm not sure yet.
Very, very good try again by this top line. Jordan Kyrou.
Yeah. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but
no,
Mr. Guy got some new teeth. Did he make a save or did it go in? He made a save.
No, he made a save. I said good save.
All right, there we go. Just kind of changing things up, trying to figure how it works and see where we're at. At least I got the what do you call it? The echo gone. I got the echo gone. Right? And other than that, I think we're doing really good. I'll give myself a like on YouTube just for the fun of giving us a like on YouTube. One watching now. Yeah, it's us. Oh, well. We're going to keep trying, man. We're going to keep working hard. We're going to keep doing what we need to do to get better, to make this show better. We love it. We love you, man. We love you. While we're at a commercial break, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back, bud.
All right. So I for the most part, this period, in my opinion, has been pretty good. Obviously, it's a tie game. I thought the Blues came out really hot. I don't think that they've lost it. I think that they definitely found themselves chasing a bit on the Seattle goal. But I don't think it's overall been a bad period. I think both teams. I thought the Blues were the controllers in the first half. Seattle kind of took it over with that. They finally got their power play, and then they kind of built some momentum off of that. The Blues are kind of pushing back a little bit more now. A good chance by Jordan Kyrou right before break there, but I think we have about I think it's like 2 minutes. I could be wrong. I didn't quite look at the time before they went to commercial break. We're getting an interview by Jeff Finley here, talking about his son and his debut here.
Well, remember when we've had a bunch of father and son, right? Jeff Finley here. We had, what was his name? I think that his dad's name was Jeff too. Oh, and I can't think of it. We had a son for a while, and son didn't pan out very well here. His son was one of the 5 kids that got drafted from St. Louis. Chris, help me out. Who am I thinking about? God, his name, Jeff something. He was part of my when I went to the fantasy for the Blues alumni. He was part of that. Kako scored, Jason. Kako. Damn, who am I thinking of? I'll hit the trolling motor and high and see if I can keep them. I was thinking Skinner. I don't know why. No, not Skinner. Not Butler. Not Butler. I thought it started with a B. He was a defenseman. I know that. Had his son for a while. His son was one of the 5. God, why can't I think of his name? Well, we're getting some people joining again. I've joined your fan club for 2 months. Thank you. Lucas, we appreciate you, man. Lucas, St. Louis Blues fan, sent us a rose, time 3. Thank you, Lucas. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. And thank you for being a member of our fan club. You were probably more of Justin because he was doing all the videos. I appreciate him for it. Well, Rue. Yeah. Hey, Rue. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Lucas. Lucas was actually, when I did a couple TikTok lives, and Lucas, he was always there commenting, and yeah, I appreciate that, Lucas. Thanks for the roses. I can't, when we're both sharing a joint account, I can't view what Guy's seeing. So, but I appreciate the support, for the account and stuff like that. So he's handling kind of everything like that, and that's okay, because that's good, because we got to have someone who can read the comments. I'm just glad that we can actually read the comments. We actually thought that we wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, no, I didn't think I would either, but I've got it kind of set up so I can. Not Butler or not Stastny. Though we did, we had Peter Stastny and his dad played for a while. God, I cannot think of his name. We had a son for a while. His son was like one of the kids. He was one of the 5 St. Louis kids drafted when Kachuk, when Matt got drafted. I'm trying to think what year was that he got drafted. Trying to think here now. It might have been Butler, no, not Butler, but wow, why can't I remember this? Man, this is driving me up a wall.
Well, there we have it. Solid. That's the end of one. Honestly, a solid period. I'm not too hurt by what happened in that period. It is a tie game, but I thought it was a strong period. I thought, for the most part, Blues controlled the possession game in the offensive zone, but Seattle, they got a few chances more so off the rush.
Wasn't Chris Butler? It was okay, 18. So was it 17 that Matthew was? No, maybe it was 16. I think they're 2 years apart. Oh, going the wrong way here.
I know you're kind of doing that. Can you pop me out just for a minute? I'm going to go and grab
it. Yeah. No problem. I'm looking it up. I'm trying to remember who this kid is and who this was, and it's driving me mad that I don't know who it is. Okay, Matthew Kachuk. Logan Brown, Jeff Brown. That was it, Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown. Why couldn't I remember that? Damn, guy. Oh, I couldn't remember that. That made me mad. Oh, that is the end of the first period. Score is 1-1. We are tied. Shots were 11-10 in favor of the Blues. 11-10 in favor of the Blues. We might go. I don't know. Do we want to go over the other stats or not? Do we care? I don't know. Blues had a penalty kill. They killed it off. However, shortly after it died, it died at 11:59 at 12:32. Seattle. Capo from Shane Wright puts it in. That's what it is. I thought it was Brown and couldn't remember either name. Yeah, it was Jeff and Logan Brown, and I could not remember that to save my tuchus. Couldn't do it. I got to wait for Justin to come back. We got some news. I want to announce it now. I want to say thank you to Lucas, Sister JJ, and Kristen. All of you guys watching us also on TikTok. We are trying something new here. I'm using TikTok in a way I haven't used it before, kind of, sort of, and we're trying to figure it out. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for putting some love out there. We got 56 likes, 56 hearts. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Take it to the bank. Blues played a good first period. Plain and simple, the Blues played a good first period. I can't say anything negative. You know, the goal that they scored, okay, they got some pressure. It happens. It wasn't on anybody. You know, it was just one of those things. But the Blues played a good first period. Now, I had said earlier, what happens in the second? That's what's going to come down to. Everything's going to come down to the second period. What happens in the second? And the Blues, if they're the Blues that we know that and love, they're going to come out and shit the bed. But if they're the Blues that understand things and can make it happen, ooh, baby, ooh, bye-bye. We're going to see some good stuff. We will see some good stuff if they are. What I was looking for something and now I can't find it. Here it is. I want to play this again while Justin's kind of not here. Man, right? On TikTok, we are trying to get 10,000 views, 1,000 likes, and 2,500 followers. Help us out, push us out, share us, work it around. And I'm going to do something, and I'll tell Justin about it here in a second after we do this. I'll explain it what I plan on doing and make sure. So I'm hitting him with it off the cuff, but he's usually really good with that stuff. So let's see what he thinks. Hey, you ready to dance?
I'm eating chips and salsa, so probably not, but you know.
Never fade away. We were born in the fight, okay? Crowd down like a subway train.
I like this little slideshow, man. I think it came out really, really good. I think it came out really, really good. Right? Do you agree?
Yeah, you got some good ones there. I like that you like them that much, so I'm glad that they were a success for you.
Yeah. So we got news, right? Let's get to our news. I am excited to share this. Yesterday we were joined by Jim Berger who, if you've been with me for a while, you know who he is. Full Press Hockey. They brought me on a while back, and I did some writing for him. I don't want to say a falling out, but I kind of walked away, and I had my reasons. We talked to Jim offline, all right? But after the show, we did a 2-hour show. 2-hour show. Did not feel like 2 hours at all. Did not feel like 2 hours at all. But it was a good, solid show. And we talked to Jim offline, and starting next season, the Blue Note Fan Report, myself and Justin, as individual writers, are going to be part of Full Press Hockey. Now, so you understand this, we will still remain autonomous, right? We are not locked into Full Press Hockey. They're going to let us share our show, connect our show to them, put our show, our YouTube link on their page. They're going to do that, put us as one of their podcasts. But we are not directly, like, I don't owe them money. I don't owe them anything to do this. Jim, I wrote an article for them back a while. Really, really good article. And there were some things that happened after it. Jim has always felt that what I do is special, and he's not going to mess with it. Justin is coming with me. I'm excited about it. Are you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a different, kind of experience for me. Getting into this, I most people would look at it and be like, oh man, how do you do a show like this? And mostly Guy, you carry most of the load and everything like that. But, as for like the visual things, it's hard for me. So most people see that and be like, oh, well, how is he going to do that? How is he going to have any insight? But so I just appreciate getting Jim on and you kind of connecting me with him. And he was a good dude. He was very respectful. And I just couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity to get to try to show off my writing ability. Because I think that it was I wouldn't say a hidden talent, but I think it was a talent for myself nonetheless. Even when I was in school, I enjoyed writing papers and everything like that. So I'm excited. I hope that it really does good things for the show.
It can't hurt. It can't hurt. And it will probably be really good for me to get back into something that I enjoy and not have it feel like it's a burden. And that's what started happening to me. Even when I'm writing my book, sometimes it starts to feel like a burden and, a lot on the plate, but I know I can move things around and work it out. And we look forward to it. Do you mind me talking about a private conversation a little bit between you and me?
Yeah, you can if you'd like.
You know what I'm going to talk about, right?
No, I never know what you're going to talk about, guy.
I have sent Justin stuff I've written, right? We have had conversations about the stuff I write, the stuff that I've written in the past. And Justin, at least from what he's told me, unless he's lying to me, he felt I was really good and my stuff was good. And he, get back to it. And we talked about possibly redoing the website. I'm just not ready to spend the money and the time that I need for the return on investment. It wasn't there. And when it was there, I got screwed over. So I don't want to go there, right? I don't want to go there yet. By working with somebody else, it gives me some freedom. And Jim, I trust Jim. I trust him. Jim's a accredited media member. The guy that I had the issue with is no longer there. I think Jim kind of realized what happened, and it wasn't just me, it was some others. But hey, this is a good opportunity for us starting next season, maybe in the off season, to really start throwing some commentary and some things like that out there and have some fun, right? Just have some fun. Edward Lubitz. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Samantha, John Hepner, Gabe Overturf. Gabe, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Steve Glass. Steve's here. Steven. Iguido. Mom. Sharon Spinks. Chris Shockey. Aaron Nels. Daniel Hornick and a few more. There's so many I can't see them all. Thank you. Keep them coming.
Yeah, and cheers to all of you for the support.
Yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You energized me with the AI stuff, man. You really did. That really like energized me and made me feel like, maybe there's something there. And that's why I've been like I've been and why I did the TikToks today. And I was like, man, I hope Dustin doesn't think that I'm like hoarding in on his stuff in that.
No. I thought for me, obviously AI is, it's the future, it's an inevitability. Everything is getting more technologically advanced. But I wanted something, maybe not to play into that, because that's a different discussion for a different, day, a different show completely, because, I could give you my thoughts on, the effects and maybe the positives and the negatives of technology. But I thought that the show needed something fun, something unique, something that really showed both of our personalities. And I think it was a good way to do it, like kind of in a cartoonish form, using that AI, but, giving people a little piece of us individually. So obviously you have the fishing, with the rod and the bass, and, you have the Navy hat. I didn't go too crazy with stuff of mine. I mean, I could have, if I wanted to, I could have like put some detail, like maybe about, professional wrestling. I'm big into that.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of that. I could possibly go back and do that a little later on, but I thought that these were good starting points.
Yeah, no, it was great. And like I said, when you first came out with them, other than them not having one word in there that was very, very important to me, I thought they were good. But as I looked at them, I'm like, maybe we can make them better. Not that they were bad, maybe we can make them better. Seattle, oh wow, that's surprising. Seattle had 305 of zone time compared to the Blues 142. That's surprising. And
that's kind of what I was just looking at that. I was going to comment on that, but you beat me to it. I don't know. I'll be honest. That wasn't a period that I'm not going to be. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that was necessarily a period that Seattle dominated.
No, I thought St. Louis had a really good period there. For the most part, I thought they had a really good. I mean, shots I think were evened up, 11-10, unless they changed them. I just thought for the most part. I didn't look at some of the other stats yet because I got too many things on my screens. Face-off, Seattle won that 65% to 35%. 23 to 18 attempts, a little on Seattle side. Hits are 14-2 in favor of the Blues. Seattle had 9 giveaways. Blues only had 1. That's a good number. Both teams had a takeaway. Seattle blocked 7 shots. St. Louis blocked 7. Seattle blocked 3. Other than that, I mean, I didn't see anything else. It did not feel like that was a Seattle period. Well, it felt like it was a Blues period.
Well, and honestly, and I'm not going to take the homer stance. I'm not taking a homer stance, but the St. Louis Blues were out shooting, I believe, the Seattle Kracken 8-0. 10 minutes into the 10 minutes left in the period. So yeah, the Blues did obviously fall back down. It all kind of started with the power play. Like I said, I'm not calling out anything on that, but Seattle kind of gained some momentum because they didn't have it because the Blues were, like I said, out shooting them. Seattle didn't have a shot until halfway through the first period.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm with you. So
it was a solid period. It was. I don't think I have really many issues. I thought that they were running around a bit on the Seattle goal, but it was just, it was a good, strong on the stick play by Kako for the goal.
Yeah, no, it was. And I can't look at that and say anything's bad. Right? I really can't. I can't look at that and go, the Blues play crappy. I don't think they did. I'm seeing this Hornitos commercial here, right? Or Tito's vodka commercial. And I'm going, wow, can I have one of these for can I have something like that with Captain Morgan? Captain Morgan private stock.
No, you're good. I heard you. I mean, I could go. We don't endorse drinking on this show, but I could go for a nice Jack and Coke. I wouldn't mind.
So something else that I have in the fire right now, on September 12th, 11th and 12th, my high school is holding what we call a Navy ball. All hands Navy ball for all graduating classes, because the high school doesn't exist anymore. From 1984, class of 84, all the way to the class of 2021 or 22, I think, 22. The funny thing is it's a mile and a half from where I grew up, right? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna probably have to Uber it there, because it's a free. But I'm going. That's one of the things I'm coming home for, and I don't know how long I'm staying home. I don't know if I would like to go to the home opener, but that may be the only game I get to go to. Right, but hopingly. So, Chris, I'm going to talk about you a little bit. Is that okay? I'm 4 Jack and Cokes down and got a bottle of Single Barrel. You never offered me that when I was there, jackass. Wow, Single Barrel, and he never offered me any, bastard. Well, I don't know if that's Single Barrel whiskey or Single Barrel scotch. I like a good scotch. I really do like a good smooth scotch. Need to put a little water in it. It's a little hard for me. By the way, second period just started.
Yeah, second period is underway. Hopefully, we talked about this. The Blues struggled with the second period this year. Maybe a little bit turn of events here. Hopefully,
I'm looking to see it be the continued, and it's already starting to look like it that way. That was a good shot by Seattle. Hoffer got one by the seat of his pants there. While I'm home, Chris follows I can talk about while the game's still going. Chris follows a professional fisherman who fishes out of the lake that I like, right? He's from southern Missouri, fishes Lake Stockton, Lake Pomme de Terre, and some others. I reached out to him, and he has offered, if the timing works out, to take me and Chris out.
That right there is Blues hockey.
What? Did I miss something? I was talking. Thought you were
sorry. My bad. I didn't realize that you were.
Oh, wow. I'm way behind you. Wow. Yeah. Holy shit. I'm way behind you. I got to find my.
What an absolute play, though. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Neighbors to Pareko to Bush, and Bush to Kyrou. Wide open backdoor. That couldn't have been easier. That couldn't have been any easier for Jordan Kyrou.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely great play.
Move. Holy Christ. Where did that come from? Wow. So nice.
When it says so nice, we have to see it twice, baby. Oh.
Is that Finley?
Dylan, I think it's Dylan Holloway. Dylan Holloway, I think, is the benefactor of this.
Finley got that.
Well, they showed Dylan Holloway, so I don't know. It might have.
I thought they were showing Finley. No, it was Holloway. Yeah, there's Holloway there. Oh yeah, Berrigan was in there too. Oh yeah, what a move by Holloway. That puck is just sitting there, and Holloway just pokes it in. Wow.
So yeah, this was a good play by Berggren to drive the net after a good shot by Logan. So Logan Mayhew is going to get credit for an assist on this. Good to see him get it. Oh my God! And Blues get another shot, almost another one, point blank chance again. Holloway. And again, I hate to pat myself on the back, and it was the obvious pick, but I talked about my thing on Facebook when I said players to watch, and I said Dylan Holloway, and I also said Pius Suter. Both have contributed in this game, so I'm glad to see it.
You know who I said was the player to watch? You remember from the video I sent you?
I do not, and like I said, and I wanted to say sorry because I didn't get a preview video up. I don't know if you saw that, so I apologize. But I was like, I got home, I was like, man, I need to take a little bit of a nap, so I did.
Oh, I've been there, man. I said nobody.
Oh, really?
Nobody. Right? I had no predictions and nobody to watch because the season's lost, and I don't care. I just want to have fun. Holloway's on a Hattie watch. He could get our first hat. It's February. It's almost March, and we haven't had a hat trick yet this season. And we got to be the only team that doesn't have a player with a hat trick. Got to be. And the thing is, we should have like 10 hat tricks by now with the players.
Yeah, no, we've had a lot of guys close. Well, I mean, look at it like this. You're talking about a Blues team that literally the leading point getter was Justin Falk. Our leading goal scorer was Justin, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, they are playing hard on the puck. Oops, that might be a defensive mistake there on Kyrou. Maybe not.
No, that's not on Kyrou. That's Kyrou. Kyrou's just trying to step up and hold that puck in the zone. That's aggressive hockey. As a forward, you could back up, but then again, you're just giving Seattle an easy entry. If you try to go for that puck, because it's a different story. Like obviously, the Kyrou haters will be all over that.
Yeah, but I know. No, and then I'm trying to look at it with an open eye. It's not the easiest.
Yeah, no, that's not a Kyrou. That was actually not a bad try there by Kyrou. Good pass by Broberg to Kyrou, or not Kyrou.
Is it Kyrou? Who's on the Hattie watch? Is it Kyrou or Holloway?
It's Holloway.
Okay.
Yeah. Kyrou scored the second goal, but who knows? The game's still young, guy. He's playing a good game, so he could be there. You never know.
Yeah. Good blocker saved by Hofer there. Oh, nice save, Hofer. Good save. Good save, man. Well, right now, the only one watching is his sister JJ on TikTok, but I'll take it. Lucas was watching us for a little while, and we appreciate you, Lucas. He's not there now, but hey, man, we're doing what we can. Doing what we can. We're doing what we can tonight. Doing what we can tonight.
Yeah, it takes time on TikTok. I mean, the lives will help though, because when once you're live, you'll eventually get some following. The biggest thing for TikTok is we got to be consistent. Like, that's how friend of the show Lips and all that does his, because he goes live most of it. I know he's taking a little bit of a break, but that's what he did. He went live, almost every night, and I know that's not physically possible for maybe the both of us, but
Yeah. Well, the one thing that and this is just me talking out loud, okay? The one thing that concerns me is if it's one or the other, if it's like I'm going live one night and then you're going live one night, people are like, who actually runs the channel, or what's going on, not really understanding the duality of this channel. And that's what I think makes the channel better is the duality. And I think he's locked right now. He might be frozen for a second. Yep, he is. So I'll wait till he comes back. But that's kind of the only was my concern. But I think we're working out of it pretty good. It's important to know that we've got to go. Oh, that could have been nice. That could have been nice. Most times I see a goaltender lose a stick, they never score against it. Why is your living room turning gray? Is that you getting drunk? How's Chloe for me? She being a good dog? That dog won't leave me alone. I love it. I don't know why it bounces him right in like that. Paint to match the couch. Oh, okay. That works. Oh, no. Well, good luck trying to keep her off the couch. Oh. The Hornitos commercial or Tito's commercial, those they're funky. That dog's big enough. I mean, unless it's like a 6-foot high couch, I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to get up on it. There we go. He's back. He's back.
About time. God, I love it. The internet really doesn't even go out. It just tells me the internet goes out, and then it just doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, I get it, man. I've been there, done that. No, what I was saying before you went out was my concern was with the going live is if we're not both going live, it's one or the other. People really like who runs the channel, and maybe they don't understand the duality of the channel because duality is so important to me. And that's what I want to make sure that we get, and that we're not losing that duality of this channel. That's why I think it's good that we both start posting things, and we're both different people, and we talk differently, and we have different energies, and that's what's going to work. And I think it will work.
That's with that goal there, Dylan Holloway reaches 100 points, career points in NHL.
For his career, yeah.
Yep. It's a good try there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good. No, I just was saying that was a good try there.
Yeah. The energy in the second period is better than the energy in almost any second period we've seen here.
Very good try there. Again, Broberg showing his just ability, skating. I don't remember like I said, I didn't get to catch a lot of Sweden's games, like at all.
Right.
But I know I kind of felt a little disappointed, or a little sad for Broberg, because I don't think his partner that he had in Sweden was all that up to par. If I'm honest, so
Unless,
I felt
so yeah, E. Guido is asking, hey, is Brady coming to St. Louis or bro? Matthew is not ever going to play in St. Louis. I know that. I'm like dead certain on that. Brady might, but I think Brady is going to stay in Ottawa for a while. We talked about it yesterday. If you watch our show yesterday, we talked about it. I brought it up that so what everybody wants to talk about. I just don't see it working out.
No, Brady's not. Like I said, would the Blues love to have Brady Tkachuk? Absolutely. Are the Blues going to get Brady Tkachuk? No, because first of all, the asking price. We talked about this yesterday. I said it. The asking price for Brady Tkachuk, because they know his ties to St. Louis. They know that he is a St. Louisan. The Ottawa Senators would control that trade. The only way that I would see Brady Tkachuk ever coming to St. Louis is if there's a 3-team trade. Yeah. That's the only way I can see Brady Tkachuk come into this team, because the asking price for him from the Ottawa Senators management crew would be way too astronomical for the Blues to handle. So you would be looking at Jordan Kyrou, and yes, Jordan Kyrou would need to change the scenery. I would be okay with that. But then you get into fan favorites. You get into the Dalibor Dvorsky's possibly being in that trade. You get into Jake Neighbors being in that trade.
You're going to lose some young guys that you may not want to lose.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So you're looking. Yeah, you would be looking at losing a Dvorsky, losing a Jake Neighbors, and I know a lot of people don't want to lose Jake Neighbors because he's a fan favorite. So, but that's what you would be looking at, because that's what Seattle or Ottawa would ask for.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it would be good.
Again, like I said, if you guys have not seen the show, I would highly recommend you watch the show yesterday, because it was a very good show. I gave some different trade possibilities that I thought Guy and Jim also thought that I was pretty on track and on point with some of them. So I would definitely go and look at that.
Yeah, it was a really good show, and I wish I could break some of that stuff out. If I could figure out how to break some of that out. One of the things that so this is my issue with a lot of trade proposals, right? And I get, fans are fans and they're going to do what they want to do. But when it comes to a trade proposal, the peripherals are so important, right? And 9 times out of 10, the peripheral is completely forgotten about, right? And well, you knew that was coming. It is now 3-2. Evans gets it in there. Yeah, that's Matthew, and Matthew is not coming to St. Louis. Matthew, I guarantee you, is not coming to St. Louis. Almost guarantee it. Oh, wow, that bounced right over. Bounced right over his pads. Yeah. Oh, offsides. Maybe. Well, if they're challenging for it, it is.
Well, don't say that, Guy Bensing, because they challenged that Canadian goal or that Canada goal in the Olympics.
Yeah, but that's different. In the NHL, if they're challenging, oh wow, yeah.
Oh, he's clapping. I don't know. Usually the Blues staff video.
Hard to see, but I think the puck does clear the line.
That's what I was thinking when I initially saw it. I was like, "Oh, you know what? That looked offsides to me."
The puck doesn't clear the line.
Oh wow, that's very close. I'm going to tell you this right now.
If it cross the line, it's ice. It's offside. If it doesn't cross the line, it's not. I think.
Well, they're showing a different. They're showing a different.
Now see right there, you don't see the puck, but I'm saying that puck is completely clears the blue line.
See, and this is going to be your 50-50 one. I am not going to be shocked. I will not be shocked if this stands because and their reasoning will be it's not conclusive enough.
Oh no,
I guarantee
it. Yep, there you see it. It is. Yep.
Yeah, I think
offsides, no goal.
Yeah, I thought it was off. Well, initially when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's going to be close. Oh yeah, that's off. That's what I initially thought because when I saw him clear that puck in, I'm like, that looked offsides to me because he really had to hustle to get that puck.
There we go. There we go.
Well, and like I said, and I know that sounds weird for me to say, considering like I didn't call it out in real time. We were kind of talking, but when I did see it, I was literally thinking that when I was like, I don't know, that might have been offsides, but I wasn't thinking about it after they scored. I just was like,
so your mom says last night was the best show ever. I'm going to preface that or asterisk that was the best show that you and me have done. I have had a couple of shows that have been a little bit better than that, especially when I've had. I don't think anything beats my Gary Unger interviews or my Grant Fuhr interview. But as far as shows that you and me have done, that was probably our best show.
Yeah, wasn't bad. It was a good show. Like I said, I thought the discussion was very good, and I thought what we talked about trades. Like I love trade proposals. I love the mock trades. I gave mock trades, and I gave everyone. Oh wow, that was a very good try by Broberg there. I try to give an actual trade because I don't like the people that sit there and say, "Oh, we need to trade this guy. We need to trade this," but they don't give any trade. They don't give any solution. It's just trade this guy. We'll trade him for what? Give us a solution.
Like how I started it. If you give me the bag of pucks, you're banned forever.
Yeah, but that's accurate though because I saw it earlier today. I saw someone on Facebook say, "Trade us." Trade everyone or trades. It's like make make trades. And I said, well, what's your solution? Yeah, I was like, what's your solution? Actually make us, make a trade. Don't just say make trades. Like that's not the detail at all.
I am absolutely with you. Absolutely with you there, bud. I agree with that. The Scandella rant. That's where the Scandella rant came from. I know he's no longer with us, or he's no longer in the league, but that's where that Scandella rant came from. Just trading for a bag of pucks, and I was like, come on, dudes, it doesn't work that way. CJ all day. Thank you on TikTok. 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 TikTok, 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 TikTok. I'm feeling it, man. I'm in a decent mood. Can you tell?
Absolutely, I can tell. You're talkative, right. So that means you're feeling yourself because you're talkative.
Yeah. Right. I was looking at some stuff here now. I'm not sure what I look like. So Jack is wearing Jeff's 37. Right? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're talking about we're back from break. Montgomery's kind of talking about
Yeah.
challenge and everything like that. And the Blues, the video staff does a great job for the Blues. I feel like most of the times when they challenge, they pretty much have a conclusive reason for doing so. Um, and like I said, that's outside, excluding a few times, because there's a few times where they have challenged, and I do think that it should have been in the Blues' favor, and it wasn't. I go back to actually against the same team, Seattle,
Yeah.
with the goal interference goal. That was clearly goal interference, and it was not called.
Yeah. Well, goalie offsides, they're not challenging that unless the video guy 100% says this was offside. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the thing there. I mean, those video guys, they're watching that stuff right away. And as soon as that happened, he was probably re-looking at it.
Absolutely.
And went from there. Well, so he's, with the Matthew thing, he goes, I didn't think so, but I saw 3 different. Who made the I'm just going to tell you, you and Jason, and I love you both, you know this. You guys take what every Joe Blow and dumbass says and thinks it's the gospel. Look who says it. Look at the context. I mean, I look at everything before I that's why I don't comment on so much shit, because I know what shit is. If it stinks, I don't care.
He does know what shit is.
Say again?
You said you know what shit is. I said, yeah, you absolutely do. You crap your diaper every day.
Chris says, found out on NHL record there are 2 guys watching the video for that. Yeah. Usually the teams have 1 or 2 guys that are, a video coach or somebody that's right there, that's what their job is, to make sure, and call that out when it happens.
Look at that, dude. I need to get myself a Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear bunny. Okay, then it's not a Build-A-Bear. It's a Build-A-Bear bunny then.
Yeah. It's build a bunny.
Are they calling a penalty? Oh, they are. Okay, so Fowler's going to the box. Fowler's going to the box for hooking, I guess.
Who is?
Fowler's in the box. So Seattle on a power play. It was subtle. They didn't have the delayed penalty. It was. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Penalty. I didn't realize it was a penalty.
I didn't either. That's how subtle it was. It was a hook. It was when Seattle came across in the zone there, and they're saying that little tap, I guess, was what did it. I don't know.
Well, you got to kill this.
Yep.
Got to kill it.
There he is.
I don't know if he's still there. He's got a little NHL thing by his name. So, hey, we're just having fun watching the Blues game, giving you our live reactions of what we see and how it works. And, put your thumbs up, send us a rose, send us some love and some glove and the nub. We'll take it. We love you. We're working as good as we can to try and get our name out there and make the BlueNote Fan Report something special.
Nice save there.
All right. Yeah.
Well, Jack Finley getting some penalty kill time.
Yeah, well, I mean, so, I can see that. I think he's a pretty good penalty killer. Young guy,
yeah, I mean,
do something for us.
Can you explain to me why that was not a penalty?
I didn't pay enough attention.
It was a blatant trip. I have no idea why that's not a penalty, but we're gonna call a little tap on the stick a penalty.
When you're on the PK or when you're on the power play, it takes a lot for that power. Unless the penalty was like the original penalty was, suspect to begin with, and they realized right afterwards that they shouldn't have called it. Then they'll call something ticky-tack, to kind of even it out. But for the most part, for the most part, teams on the power play, they've got to absolutely do something egregious.
Well, I would say that what they just did on that one, it should have been a trip, and it was way worse looking of a trip than the trip that got called on us in the first period.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that it's when I
Nice
say
open.
egregious, I mean you got to like trip the guy. You know, like he's going down the ice, and you throw your stick, you take your stick, put it in the skate, and pull it down, and he's still sliding down. That's the egregiousness that has to be there.
Blues killed off though, so good kill by the Blues there.
Right. Yep.
Jaden Schwartz.
Fun
Jaden
tonight.
Schwartz getting a shot on. And it goes.
Hey, CJ all day. Don't forget to like the post, man. Like you're sitting there watching us. Keep watching us. Like it, man. Give us some like. Give us some love. Become number 3. We got 2 people like it. Become number 3. Be number 3.
Era of recovery and wellness with elite food experiences like the Red Zone Red Light Therapy Sauna, Polar Wave Dry Cold Plunge.
Well, I mean, I like that we got this TikTok up and running, and maybe we haven't gained any followers from it. But again, first time we're doing it, and we'll keep trying to see what we can make happen here. And if we can make something happen, then yay me! All right, it's a little hard to do it trying to watch all the comments, you know, the store, you know, the regular show and that. But hey, we'll keep it up. Who knows? Maybe it'll explode.
Yeah, well, and the good thing about TikTok, you could also pin a comment, like you could put in a description. So like we could also just put in there like, hey, you know, we're on YouTube, Facebook, and like, you know, that maybe you can get viewers that way, like if they're not going to be like on TikTok or something like that.
I guess I got to kind of figure that out.
It should. Yeah, I think I remember how to do it, but I'd have to walk it to you or walk it through you offline.
Yeah. So, well, you know, it's something we'll look at later. You know, I'll try and learn it a little better. But I need the 3 days at 30 minutes to unlock some things. So once we do that, then that'll help us out too. So we'll just keep moving. So we are trying. We're having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. 5 minutes to go in the second period. Blues have 2 goals in the second to make it 3-1. Got a goal by Kyrou, and then like lightning later, got another one by Holloway, who is on the hat trick watch. Hat trick watch. His neighbor's kind of smart. He didn't have the shot, and he held on to it right there. And I was hoping he was going to get something cleared out, but he didn't. Good save from Guy Bauer. No one. Yeah, John we kind of did a contest. You know what, John? I want to hold that off until next season. Right? I know we put it out there, but I'm going to kind of hold off on it till next season, bud. And I'll talk to you about it offline. Oh, nice shot by Broberg there. Really, really nice shot by Broberg there.
Great move by Broberg again. Standing out heavily again. Picking up where he left off. I will say on that shot too, Broberg makes a great play on that, but I just see it already. I love the big body of Jack Finley in front of that net. If they can keep funneling pucks to the net with Finley on the ice, he's bound to tip something. He's bound to pick up a rebound or something.
Yep. Sorry, man. Trying to do 9 things at once.
Very insightful. Very insightful response.
Aaron asks, what do you think of Finley's play so far? I think Finley's played well. I think he's been active. I think he did well on the penalty kill. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Finley's a guy that I'm liking his net front presence. So, like I said, if they continue to funnel pucks to the net, he's eventually going to tip something. He's eventually going to get a rebound. If he keeps doing what he's doing, I like what I'm seeing from that fourth line. I like the energy. It's a lot more energy, and like I said, it's only game 1 back from the break. But I've liked this energy more than everything that I've seen from the Oscar, Sundqvist, Torchenko, and Walker line this season. So, just in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just
missed.
Seen a lot of negative. And this second period's been one of the better second periods the Blues have played in a long time. Right? I mean, shots are 14-7 this period alone, 14-8, and 25-18 overall. So the Blues are getting that control. I mean, I sat there and said it surprised me how much zone time Seattle had. Offensive zone time Seattle had in the first. I think that's going to be a lot closer. So do you think Sonny's days are numbered now? Probably not, because he signed that contract. But I do think if a right deal comes along, he's going to do it. That is the first time we have had a positive second period in a long time. I'm pretty sure of it. In a long time. That is the first time we've had a positive, a +2 in the second.
No, we had the period where we had like 3 or 4 goals against Nashville in the second period.
Yeah, but I think we gave up 2 in that period too.
Yeah, but I do think that we were positive though.
We might, but I think we're probably a +1. I don't think we've been +2 in the second period for a long time. Right, for a long time. What?
Huh?
Guess we need an F guy on the front line, on the fourth line. Yeah. Finley's played well on the fourth line. Right? Oh, he's locked. Hurry me. CJ all day. Who is CJ all day? He hasn't made a comment, so I can't see who he
What?
is.
What's up? Up.
Still there, bud?
What were you saying?
You're going in and out.
All right. What? Okay, we're good now.
Sister JJ says, hey, I'm learning
Hello?
this TikTok for your channel. It looks kind of fun, and it can be. We're trying to make it fun, Sister JJ. We are absolutely trying to make it fun. I'm looking at some settings on some things here. No, 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 no. I guess I'll look at that later. Play with it later. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm actually going to actually troll or scroll through X and actually look at some comments for the game here, because I'm actually very interested to see let's see. Let's see. Let's see. St. Louis Blues. I thought they did a pretty cool thing too with Jack Finley and putting his dad in comparison, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's see. I'm going to do this in sections here. I don't know how much they actually posted. I'm actually going to I'm going to pick it up from the Jordan Kyrou goal. And we're going to go from that just so I can see the decline. So when Seattle possibly scores and then they eventually take it away, how fans react, because it's always fun to see how fans like get all hyped, and then like once the other team scores, they're all down in the dumps and they're all negative, and then they change their tune immediately. So it's gonna be fun. Let's get into it. So this is from the Jordan Kyrou goal. First comment is, give me some butter to go with that sweet roll from Texas Roadhouse. That was absolutely delicious. Okay. Texas Roadhouse rolls are delicious. I actually had that not too long ago. No butter though. I don't know what they were doing. They didn't lather this thing in their butter glaze or whatever they use. Rousey is so back, which that's ironic. And then I'd love to see the Kyrou comments when Seattle scores. All right. So that was the comments really on that one. There wasn't too many. Usually there's not. There's pretty much a trend here with Blues fans, and it's, when the Blues score, there's some, some outliers. There's some comments. that are mostly positive, but you don't get that many. You don't get many comments from Blues fans when the Blues score. It's only when they don't score is when you see the comments, or they get scored on, or there's a bad play. It said so Dylan Holloway scores, and the first comment is no lead is safe, and I would assume that this comment was made in relation to probably them almost getting scored on, or the Blues just having trouble holding the lead. So very optimistic there. Another one is Tank, which we talk about Tank in the pregame, and I just do not like the word tank. I don't, because this Blues team is not terrible. Like I said, I don't like the word suck. I don't think the Blues suck. I just think that they've underperformed this year. And like me and guys say, I think that they just don't have an identity. So that was it for the Dylan Holloway goal as well. Let's get to the 2 goals. They show the 2 goals here in the video. Okay. First comment is playing like that, playing like the trade deadline is looming. Such a deep hole. They're dug though. Yeah. So, yeah, they've dug a deep hole. They've had to have a miraculous second half to even have a shot at the playoffs. I don't see it, but they are playing good hockey tonight. Another comment, we're supposed to be tanking. Again, I don't like it, but I understand it. People want that first overall pick. Fix the goal horn, please. That's an interesting one. I haven't seen many comments about the cosmetic stuff, for the Blues, like the goal horn, the arena. So that's an interesting one. This is a very fast game with a very small object to follow. I don't know how they do it. It can be quite exciting. Go Blues. Okay. That's exciting. That's positive. This one comment just says hell no. I don't know why, but that was your comments for the 22 goals, 22 seconds apart on the goals there. Welcome back, guy. Yeah, I was. Okay. What is it? So I'm on that was a weird bounce, and I was saying this because before you weren't here, that you see the trend on Twitter when the Blues score. There's not a lot of comments when the Blues post on Twitter and the Blues score or do something good. There's not a lot of comments. Yeah, there's a few positives. Sometimes there's even negatives on it. But they get their most interaction when there's somebody saying something negative. So, I'm interested to see what these comments are. So this one was, well, that's a weird bounce.
I want to know if you got any snow.
No.
Is it snowing up there? Nope.
No. Supposedly there's supposed to be flurries on Monday. Supposedly, I heard. But, yeah, so I couldn't get to the comments, guys. I was just kind of going with it. I was waiting for God to get back. Yeah. But, so this was a weird bounce. Kracken cut the lead 3-2. This was before, obviously, the offsides challenge. First one, this may come back. In parentheses, hold on. So that's a shot at the Blues not being able to hold a lead. So he said, "Ope, never mind," and then no goal was one. So not as many as I thought, but I think the challenge was so quick that I think we kind of avoided all them negative comments. Yeah. If it was a little longer, they didn't have time to queue up X to voice their displeasure. So this was on the goal being disallowed. Surprised they got that right, considering last time they screwed us on goal interference. Thank you, someone with a brain, someone who remembers something. Yes, they did screw us on the goal interference call against Seattle. So, but honestly, this was offsides. I don't think there was any way that they were getting out of that one. Good challenge, Monty. And And then somebody again, like I've been saying the whole time, I hate the word tank. This last person says we need to lose. So,
That, you already know how I feel about that shit.
well, no, I know, and that's what I've been saying. I don't like the word tank. I don't like the ideology of we just need to lose. Because let's get this straight. Again, I say this: just because you lose and you may have the worst record doesn't guarantee you the first overall pick.
Mm-mm. No, it does not. The only thing being last in the league guarantees you with the top 4 pick. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So then we have the comparison between Jack Finley and his dad.
Actually, top 3.
We have
play that top 3 pick. 2 teams could jump ahead of you.
Oh, yeah, no. First comment between the Finleys, the father and son, was they look exactly like each other. which man, oh man, they do. That's crazy how similar they look. It's actually nuts. The only difference being there that Jeff Finley was a left-hand shot, while Jack Finley is right-handed shot. He said that's pretty cool. Somebody said that was it for that. Not much there. Man, Blues Twitter kind of silent today.
There was a period, I want to say it was in, and I remember I talked to this with one of the guys, one of the former players. There was a period in like the mid 50s to early 60s, and then again in the mid 70s, where when kids were started playing, even if they were right-handed, they were getting taught how to shoot left-handed because there wasn't enough left-handed shots in the league, and it was a better way to guarantee that you could get in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That was on Twitter, John. It wasn't one of our guys, though. I'm sure some of our guys think that too, right? I never want to lose. You know, I remember the 05 season when the Blues were the worst team in the league. And unfortunately, I was here, so it was really hard for me to watch. But I know that took so... Excuse me.
Bless you.
That season took a lot out of me. Took a lot out of me. So...
Yeah, 2005 was a rough year. I mean, you think that it's bad now. 2005 was a rough year. So...
Yeah. So that season did take a lot out of me. And
what is it? So lastly here, which I don't understand why this was even put on this thread, but they showed another picture of them and said of the two father and son and said, never would have guessed they're related. God, they look so freaking identical. It's not even funny. Yeah. But the same person that commented on the tying goal or whatever for the Blues literally said the same thing and said, "We're going to end up with the 12th pick. Effing lose, please."
I don't think we're going to end up with the 12th pick, but we're not going to be that. We're not going to be that good. That we get the 12th pick. Right?
Yeah, so I mean that was pretty much it for Blues Twitter though. There wasn't much. It's been quite silent, and that's because the Blues are winning this game.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how the third goes. I mean, I'll sit there and admit, I thought the second was going to be a dumpster fire, and it turned out to be a really good second. And hopefully they can do the third the same way, make the third a really good third. But if not, they're going to come out, because the last game of the season, weren't we like ahead until the last second or something like that? Wasn't another like late loss or something along those lines before the break? He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. He said, F you, guy. I'm going to mute you. You're just not going to talk to you. Screw you.
Well, you didn't even ask me a question, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry. I was looking at something.
I asked that prior to the break, wasn't like the last game, one of the two last games, like another one of them where we lost in a late game? You know,
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah, we won. We lost. I don't think it was that game. Or when was it? It was. No, I didn't get. Yeah, it was. It was Dallas. It was against Dallas.
Yeah.
It was 35 seconds left in the game, I think.
Yeah, something like that. You know.
Yeah, 35. Well, because they did it again. It was like a minute because they did it twice. Dallas did it twice. They were both good games, and they both should have won in overtime. Blues probably deserved a better fate in both of those games, and they lost with a minute left on the one game, and then they lost with 35 seconds left in the other game.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Well, the TikTok's working. Hopefully, we'll get some people coming on. We'll start getting more and more.
I said I was done with
people. Will figure out that we're actually semi-fun. Maybe. I don't know. If they do, great. If they don't, that's great too.
It's fantastic. So we're getting underway here though for the third period.
No, I don't want to get underway, man. I don't want to get underway.
Well, and I'm hoping I'm actually thinking that I don't know if I might have to relocate here in a minute because I think my tablet's kind of more on the dying side here. So
yeah. Well, here I don't know this one. He says trivia question. What was the original name of the Beverly Hillbillies? And I want to think it was called the Clampets. I could be wrong, but I think it was called the Clampets before it became the Beverly Hillbillies. Am I right? Am I right, John? I think it was the Clampets. Who starts Saturday against the Devils? Bennington or Hofer? I know where I'm going with this.
Honestly, I'm honestly surprised that Bennington didn't get the start in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I
understood it, but
yeah, I mean, I possibly would have gave Bennington this game and possibly but I can understand it. Maybe they want to ride the high that Bennington had from the Olympics because he did have a good Olympics. Maybe they think that he could do some good things against New Jersey.
Okay, nope, I was off. It was the Hillbillies of Beverly Hills. Okay, first episode only. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it might have been the Clampets. Actually, I think that might have been the original, like when it was like first proposed or whatever, when it was in development. That was the name, and then they changed the name. They do that. The more I look at that, right, they absolutely need to change that icing rule, right? Because anything that's within the trapezoid is something the goalie could have played, right? So if it goes into the trapezoid, the goalie can play it. So that's the thing. If the puck crosses the line and goes into the trapezoid, right? Crosses the line in the trapezoid, well, the goalie could play it, so it should be there. Right? That's where I kind of think. That's what I kind of think that needs to go on there. If it crosses the line, in the trapezoid, that's something the goalie could play, and should be considered that. I mean, I know why they don't do it, but I think they should. Oh, Blues are starting to show some solid life. I must be behind again if he's clapping.
This line, this line has been absolutely excellent in this game. This has been very, very good line, and I'm so glad that I made my predictions.
I wasn't that far back. I'm surprised you saw it so far ahead of me. No, I guess I was about a half a minute back.
No, I don't think you were that far behind. You were probably 10, 15 seconds. I don't know. But
no, it was longer than that.
So Dylan Holloway with 3 points on the night. Suter gets a goal. He has an assist in this game. That's me, baby. Patting myself on the back. I said both guys. I didn't just say one. I said both guys, too. That was a good shift, though, guy. You can't deny that.
What?
I said that was a good shift right there. That you can't deny that right there.
I went with the no pick.
Yep. So you were right, too, man.
Just, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, it just, you know, and that's a bad thing. Let's say this team does go on a run, right? Let's say they do go on a 10 or 12 game run. It's not going to be enough. And then you're like the guy said, we're going to get the 12th pick. Yeah, you're right. At that point, we will. I just don't think we're good enough to go on that run. I really don't. I do not think we're good enough to go on that run. So is what it is. Thank you, CJ, all day. He liked the live. Thank you. Finally. Then he went away. He went away. 17:05 to go in the period or in the game. Well, in regulation. Tell you another thing. This is I think an article that you and me can write together. Talk about the regional sports network is dead, right? No one's going to buy that. It's lost money for. Fox had it and it lost money. Bally had it and it's lost money. The FanDuel had it and it's lost money. It's going to fold. So now what, right? Well, I think the NHL has a huge opportunity to bring some really good money, right? Instead of the regional stuff, take it over. Let the teams bring that advertising in, right? Let the teams produce their they're producing their own shows anyways, for the most part. Let the teams do this and start coming up. You have the NHL network, but have individual, bring NHL.TV back and let the teams take that money. Let the teams earn that money, right? And pay a percentage back to the NHL. Take it over, right? And then with that, you absolutely get rid of the what do you call it? The blackouts, right? Blackouts go away, right? I think the NHL has an opportunity here. And what would be really good there is if the NHL makes it profitable, which I think they will. At that point, then maybe a network can come in and look at it, buying it off or taking off. But at the same time, you gotta, right? You gotta either that or like with ESPN, get rid of the damn blackouts and let the teams produce and do their own. You produce the show and show it on ESPN. I'll be okay with that. But get rid of the blackouts, right? Get rid of the damn blackouts.
Yeah.
Joe, it's what he has said. He said the biggest difference for him as the Blues ice the puck from last year to this year is game management. And he said you saw it in game
Yep,
seven.
that's the thing with Joe Holfer. Joe Holfer is, like I said, we're getting into that era, but they're talking about it now. That's a good point. That's the weakest part of Holfer's game. I mean, and I say weakest in quotation marks because he is very good at it. But playing the puck, he's still not Jordan Bennington-esque with that puck outside of the blue paint. So he's obviously got to get better at it. Making better decisions, faster decisions. But that would be his weak point for me.
Yep. No, I'm with you there. I mean, up to this point, it's been a very well played game by the St. Louis Blues.
Yep.
Very well played game. Excuse me.
So it could have been a worse issue there, but that was a bad turnover there. They didn't really, I don't know what Seattle was doing. Powell in that puck. That's pretty funny. 13:08 to go in the period.
That was a nice goal all the way around. Net front presence. That's what that goal was.
Well,
3 points tonight.
Suter's got 3 points. Holloway's got 3 points. Wait, so isn't that? Yeah, no. Or wait, is it? Does Suter have 3 points?
Yeah.
Okay, so Suter and Holloway have 3 points.
Yep. Suter had a secondary assist on Holloway's first goal, and he had a secondary assist on Holloway's second goal, and then he had the goal, and Holloway had the primary assist on that goal.
Yep.
Right.
The guy didn't see it, but I know you guys did in YouTube land.
What?
I just did this.
Oh, you jackass. You jackass.
Telling you, man, I'm good at this, man.
I don't need to deal with a jackass for a little bit. Your mom is like, he did not. Oh my goodness. This little light of mine, I'm gonna kick its ass. This little light of mine, go screw on his. Oh. Scratching nasty dandruff is not cool. Well, probably I'm doing it, so. Me and my fake teeth. Hey, Chris, you still there? Scott, 2 minutes. I'm sorry. That's good. Scott, 2 minutes unco-hosting. No, he just jinxed it.
What happened? I don't even know what you said.
Curb said no Blues had a hat trick this season. Oh, you just cursed it, Curbs. Yeah.
What did you read? What comment did you read? Because I didn't hear it because I got kicked.
Oh, Scott, 2 minutes unco-hosting.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Green says, I want 2 minutes of the show in my control. You know what, Ryan? You are one of the few people that I would let come on this show and let you come on not knowing what bullshit you might say. Like, be okay with it. So, one of the few people I would probably allow that. Well, I mean, you would probably get banned, but I would let you come on. uh, I'll tell you one thing. You know what you can do, Justin, when we do this, if we do this for our next show, probably if we do Saturday show, I think we will. I mean, it's noon my time, so I think I can do it. When I do TikTok, I need you to go and like let everyone know that we're going live on TikTok. Right? I think that might work, might help out. I mean, it's been a good game tonight. I'm surprised. I did not think it would be. I thought that they, I mean, maybe they got Seattle, a little cranky with the, back to back, but I feel like the Blues have controlled the majority of the game, right? I mean, at least that's the way I see it.
Yeah, it's been a good game. It's been a good game. Blues have definitely had some good game management in this one. They're not backing up and waiting for this game to end. They're kind of taking it to Seattle, trying to, like Herb said, trying to end the game and not just sit back and wait for the game to end.
Same way, yeah. That was a good point, and that was what the point Monty had made. That's what they needed to do. So I'm semi-happy with the day's play. Surprisingly, I did not think it would be as good as it is. But now I'm saying that, and there's still like 11 minutes left for them to screw it up.
No, there's less than that. It's under 10 minutes to go.
Kind of sort of not paying attention. Trying to figure some things out. We will not do a long post-game show because I got to go buy some dinner. I got to go get something for dinner. There is 9:59 to go. So I wasn't really far off.
Shoot me out for a minute. Shoot me out for a minute if you can.
No! Come on, guys. Where are your comments at? There's 5 of you watching. Give me some comments. Give me some real comments. Real comments. Comment. Really on. Ugh. Excuse me. Jack Hughes again for Vinny Saturday. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I had a feeling that might happen. We will see. You know, when Curbs had nothing to talk about. You know, there ain't much to talk about when Curbs talking about somebody's ass. Ugh. I hope you heard that. You ready?
Boom.
Huh?
Different location. I said different location. Because if I didn't, I would have died on you guys.
Well, yeah, we can't switch sides. Ryan says, Justin, I haven't heard you talk about any bets lately. You probably got smart and stopped betting.
I have not. Although I love my job, I don't make enough to be a fruitful bettor. So
yeah,
I enjoy it. It's fun, but I it's a depending on your bet, it's a high risk, high reward kind of thing. So
yeah, I'm with you. Offers played really well tonight. The better he plays, the more expendable Bennington becomes. And one of the things that I said, I said it to show that you fell asleep on, that you weren't here with the late night show. I kind of said this. The only people that look at Bennington and say that his trade value was really low were fans. Because I guarantee you GMs and scouts didn't see that. I guaranteed it. And I'm still there. And Ryan says it's all risk with some reward. Yeah, I'll agree with that when it comes to betting. That's why I don't do it. Right. Colin Cowherd used to have like the best example of how to bet, right? He would say, I will put $50 on the team playing against my team to win. That way, if my team wins, I'm happy and I'm only out $50. My team loses, I win some money. So best of both worlds there.
Well, and it all depends on the bet. Obviously, if you're betting more, you get a higher payout. But the thing is there is bets that you can make to where you could throw on not as much. Like hell, you could bet $5 and have a payout of at over 50. So I mean, if you can, it all just kind of depends on what you're actually betting. For it to happen. So,
I'm so glad they just talked about the golden goal. I want to bring something up. Wow, I mean, we got 6.5 minutes to go. Sorry, just under 7 minutes to go. I want to bring up a sore subject with you, and with a lot of people. I want to bring up 3-on-3 hockey. When I was talking about the possibility of the All-Star game and doing the 3-on-3 tournament and that. And I kept hearing from a couple of people, it's not real hockey. It's not representing the game. Well, you know what? I'm going to call bullshit on that. And the reason I'm going to call bullshit on that is because I'm going to go back to when these kids in Canada, in Minnesota, in Maine, in Boston, or wherever, when they got together to play pond hockey, they didn't always have 12 kids. Right? And a lot of times, they would just put the smallest kid in goalie gear and then split everybody else up. Right? And the goalie, there'd only be one goalie. You play 3-on-3. You'd have to take the puck like half-court basketball, take the puck back over a certain area and then come back. Right? The goalie was taking it from everybody. He didn't know who was defending. So to sit there and say that 3-on-3 is not representative of hockey, I'm calling it bullshit. It absolutely is. So Justin's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I mean, like I said, I've already given my thoughts on the thing. Like I said, I don't hate it, but like I said, I didn't say it's not representative of hockey. But we're not talking.
We've heard that a lot. We've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've heard that. I haven't said it, but my complaint was, for a gold medal game, I wanted to see 5-on-5 hockey. I wanted to see it. Not that it didn't feel special, but I wanted it to come out to where
penalty kill coming.
Yeah. So, the Blues have played a good game, considering the Blues have not had a single power play in this game. But 3-on-3, I just wanted to see 5-on-5 because it's the best of the best. I want to see who actually takes it home. And I get it. They're on a time crunch. But it's the gold medal game. Like, I'm sorry. It's the gold medal game. For me, nothing being said could make me believe that I would have wanted 3-on-3 hockey over 5-on-5.
I see that point for the Olympics, but for like the All-Star game or for overtime in the NHL, I'm okay with the 3-on-3. My only problem with the Olympics, 5-on-5, well, first of all, Canadians, it was 3-on-3, it doesn't count. Well, you know what? Sydney's golden goal was 4-on-4. So that doesn't count either?
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying it doesn't count. I'm just saying that I think it would have felt more special to me if it was 5-on-5. As for the All-Star game and the NHL in general, yeah, I don't mind 3-on-3. That's fine. They need to tweak 3-on-3 to where you don't have that you do not have the long change. But if we're talking about the All-Star game and NHL, then yes, 3-on-3 is fine. But the Olympics, no. The Olympics, especially the gold medal game. The games before it, fine, you can do whatever you want. But the gold medal game needs to be 5-on-5.
I'd say this. You play the gold medal game 5-on-5 for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, you go down to 3-on-3. You got 10 minutes to win it. After that, you go down to 3-on-3. Ryan Green says, is Hoffer the kind of goalie we can trust in big moment? Kind of hard when he hasn't had a huge game on the line. But what's your opinion on how he will play during those big games? Bennington is known to be good at. Okay. You want to take that first or want me to take it first?
They can't. Well, first of all, Hofer, it's too early to judge whether Hofer is big in the big games or not because he hasn't had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Once you get into the playoffs, you're going to see. But the fact of the matter is hockey's a cycle. It's a cycle of life, okay? Jordan Bennington, he's a fantastic goalie. I hate to see him possibly go, but it is time. The era of Jordan Bennington is coming to an end, and the Hofer era is beginning, and you cannot live in nostalgia all the time. So you have to see what Hofer has, and you can't do that if you have Jordan Bennington sitting on your roster. You have to see what you have with Holford.
I do agree with some of that. Can Holford be that big game goalie? Yes, he can, but so could Hullebuck. And Hullebuck struggled. We don't, you're right, we don't know. And yes, Bennington's days are numbered, but at the same time, I feel like Holford still needs that veteran mentor. And if you're giving Bennington up, if you don't have that veteran mentor, you are going to stunt his growth. You're going to really affect him. Empty net. 6-on-4. Let's see if we can score an empty netter. Score the empty netter.
Then again, the Bennington situation doesn't matter because I'm telling you this right now. You cannot walk into next season, have Jordan Bennington, and have him walk because Jordan Bennington, I'm telling you right now, is not re-signing with St. Louis. He's not.
Oh, I agree too, but you can also trade him next year.
You
can
could
still trade him next year. Right?
You could, but you could, but why? What's the? I mean, if you want to talk about next year, or you could talk about trading him in the offseason. Maybe you don't trade him at the deadline. Maybe you trade him in the offseason. Okay, fine.
Well, the other thing to remember is he does have a modified no trade clause. So it does come down to the teams that are on that, the teams that aren't on that list wanting him, right? Some of the teams on that list just may not want him. So it's limited where you can send him. And it will be limited where you can send him until July 1st of next year, where that opens up a little bit. So it's 5-on-4 or 6-on-4, 6-on-5 right now. They're talking about Matt Joseph. But they're still, when Thomas comes back, they're still going to have to make another roster move. Yeah, that's what he's talking about, that. The fact that they're going to have to do the same thing again with Thomas come tomorrow.
Well, in that odd man out is going to be Fabry. So.
It's either going to be Fabry or it's going to be Finley or it's going to be Berggren. Well, Finley you can't because he's got to play a certain amount of games for you. But it could be Berggren. It's either going to be Fabry or Berggren.
There it is, baby. Oh, you didn't see it yet? Yeah, finally got the Hattie. There it is. Wow, Dylan Holloway gets the first Hattie for the Blues and has 4 points on the night.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Come on, that was funny. 5-1 victory for the St. Louis Blues with their first Hattie of the year. Oh, here comes the OB hat.
Well, I mean, it's still 3 minutes left. They could still score. You can still score. And
are they going to do it? No. Oh, somebody going to pick it up and throw it. Come on, let's get the OB hat down there. There we go. There.
That hat has to travel a long way. That has to travel a long way.
Yeah. No. It died.
Oh
no, there it
goes.
Almost. Needs one more.
One more.
One
Get it
more.
in there.
Throw it over. No!
Oh.
No! You dumbass! Kick that guy out! Ban him! Get it within 2.
So, Dylan Holloway gets the first hat trick, and he has 4 points on the night.
Yeah. Good night for him. Finley gets a secondary assist on that.
Yep. So Finley gets his first point as a Blue.
Blue, yeah. Second career Hattie for Holly. I think he got them both with us, too.
Yes, he did. Both with the Blues.
What a great game for him. What a really, really good game. Bottom bowl bummers, yeah. Oh man, what a I mean, we're acting like the game. There's still 2 minutes left. I mean, this is one of the few times
there's no I in we, pal.
What?
I said there's no I in we.
I and we?
Yeah, well, because you said we still. I said we're talking about this like there's still not time. I said that there's time, so they can still score again. And that's why I said there's no I in we.
I don't always listen to you, man. Sometimes there's way too much for me to go on to hear everything. And you know that. You know I don't mean it. It's not meant, egregiously. But you know what I have to do during a show. To self-produce this show, you know what I have to go through.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Turn the W upside down and you're happy. That's why I remember when we had Jordan Deeks, I was like so loving her talking about what it takes to produce, how busy you are. And I'm going, see? These are like temporary teeth. I'm getting more later. This is just something for now, so I don't look like a vampire because they had to pull other teeth out or grind them down. So it looks weird. I don't want to say what I look like when I do this because it could be considered racist, but I know what I look like. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that, my friends, is a winner. Bring out the Zamboni. Amazing game. I got a We Need the Tank. I got one. I forgot on TikTok. Welcome. He says we need the tank. I disagree. I'm sorry, man. Oh, he's not going to throw the hat. Yeah, he did it. The hat got over. Unreal. Way to go for Holloway. The hat trick hat made it to the ice. Obi Clark hat. Great game for the Blues. Holloway, 4 points. Finley gets his first point in the Blues. Suter, 3 points. Kyrou gets a goal. The Blues there was never a point in this game where you felt like they were going to lose this game. Even when it was 1-1. It was like that was a fluke goal. I mean, so overall, I'm very, very happy and very glad with what I said. I was impressed. I agree. I turned the game off. Some joke called 5-1 Blues before the game in here. And I don't think this is a one and done like the rest of the season has been. It could be, Jason. It really could be. And yes, you did call it. You did say 5-1. I did remember that.
So it's gonna be the whole line. It's gonna be the whole line.
No, well,
Suter.
yeah.
It's gonna be Suter, and then it's gonna be Holloway. Yeah, it's gonna be that whole line. That line was very, very effective tonight. That line had.
I could give Hoffer the third star. I thought you could have given Hoffer the third star.
Yeah, you could have, but Seattle didn't have that many high quality chances, if I'm honest. Yeah. No, this line was excellent. This line combined for 9 points tonight.
Yeah, wow.
9.
Here's Andy Strickland. Thank you, E.
The boys, we have such a good group in here, and everybody was so supportive. So I was just super
Is that
excited to
you
get
or
back
me?
playing in front of this crowd.
That's
All right,
me.
a long break, a lot of practice.
Okay.
How much had you looked forward to this game, and what was your approach coming out tonight?
Yeah, a ton. I just want to enjoy myself out here. Being hurt, you're just so grateful to be able to
Yeah, I
play a game you
usually
love.
play
So,
the interview. I
just
forgot to.
excited
Sorry.
play, just trying to have fun, and it was great to play in front of these fans tonight.
You
Well,
and your line
a
mates,
great,
all three of
great
you with the
blue
3 stars here
game by the
tonight.
Blues.
A lot of chemistry between the 3 of you. How'd you guys find a way to develop that so
Well, I
quickly?
see. I forgot.
I think it's just a lot of talk on the
Well,
bench.
this draft has so many gold pieces.
Smart players.
Actually, it
We're trying to
doesn't.
read off each
A
other,
lot of
and,
people
it
are
was a lot of
saying
fun
this is
playing
a
with them
weak
tonight.
draft.
All right, Dylan, let's
That
go
you
back
might
to
get
last
something
year
at the
coming out of
top, but everything else is a crapshoot. I don't know why you're saying this has. I mean, everything that I've heard, this is not. There's no superstar in this draft, right? There is no superstar in this draft at all, at least from what I've seen and heard. But I mean, people are going to think what they want to think. I'm going to kill TikTok. It was amazing being there. Thank you, TikTok. Bye, TikTok. Bye now. Thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate you. And hopefully we do more.
Yeah. So, honestly, obviously this is not going to be the complete outlier on, a signing or extension or anything like that. But honestly, we're still going to be getting into the possible extension talk with
Holloway.
Dylan Holloway. And I think Dylan Holloway, and I said it before, I said you could look for an option for him, but the thing is for me, Dylan Holloway fits this team, to a T, because you're looking for blue collar guys, and Dylan Holloway has always been a blue collar player. So I feel like if there's a way you can make it work, I feel like you probably try to make it work.
I'm about to really piss off Jason Nichols, right? And I love the guy. I love him, right? He said Benny may start next game, but Hoffer's our number one, right? Is our number one, right? My answer to that is, who gives a fuck? In all actuality, really. Number one, number two, cash, no cash, it's all cash. Right? I remember that from a show one time. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares who's number one, number two? Both of them go out there and do your freaking jobs. Sorry, Jason. I love you though, right? He's probably just do something to the TV.
See, look, it's interesting. Okay, look, Hofer, I'm going to preface this because I've said it, and I was the first, and like I said, I will say this, I was.
He goes, damn, dude.
Are you good now? All right.
No. You're still frozen. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
There you go.
I was the first one who talked about Jordan Bennington possibly being moved because I felt that it was coming close to being time. But I am not going to call Hofer a number one. Hofer is not the clear-cut number one. He has the net there's a difference between having the net currently and being the number one.
Yeah.
You cannot call Hofer. You cannot call Hofer the number one with Jordan Bennington on your team, who won the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
So, Hofer is not the number one, the permanent number one, until Bennington is off this team.
I'll agree with that.
That's going to be the case. So, yeah, I get what you're saying, but the term you're looking for is who has the net right now, and it's Hofer.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that Bennington did not get this start.
I think the reason Bennington didn't get this start is a little bit of that hangover, the Olympic hangover, and, starting him against the Devils makes more sense. Right? So, hey, bud, I got to go. I got to go to the grocery store and buy some. I think I'm going to make hamburgers tonight. So I got to go. It was a great show. We did really good. We ended up with 60 views on TikTok and 76 likes, and we got a couple of gifts. So we'll take it. We made a penny. We made a penny on TikTok.
There we go. A penny. We're a penny. We're a penny richer.
Yeah. For everybody watching on Facebook, please, if you can, give us some. What's it called?
Stars.
Say again, stars. Yeah, give us some stars. They're not that expensive, and they help out. They help out, and they add up. If you give us, if everybody who watches the show gave us $2 every show, it would add up. It would actually get to a point where we start taking a dent in what it costs me to produce this show every month.
And like I said, and yes, stars are nice, and yes, and even just a like, a share, it helps the algorithm on YouTube and Facebook. It helps the algorithm. It shows people that they want to see us. So when you like the show, when you share the show, it puts in the algorithm that people want to see that. Yeah. So then we, become more of a, our show is put out there in the algorithm.
Yep. Well, Justin, there's only one way to end this show. How do we end this show, Justin?
I think we got to ask the girls. Where are the girls?
What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo. And I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
So I got a question for you. Are you ready for the question? Are you ready for the question? Are you ready for the question?
I am ready for the question.
Chris is going to like that, me doing that. He'll tell you why later. Who's late for dinner?
Well, Guy, tomorrow night, I'm going to see the premiere of Scream 7, right? But today's game was not a Scream. The Blues played a good game. It was a good game. So, I want to know, where are the boys? Where are they at?
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
And this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, host of the Blue Note Fan Report, along with my co-host and my friend, my buddy, my pal, and the guy who keeps me grounded, Justin Eagle Eye Scott. You got to know, everybody, I am absolutely bleeding blue with you.
And as always, it's Let's Go Blues.
We'll see you next time, probably Saturday, on the Blue Note Fan Report.